Saturday night.
Newport.
It's 6 o'clock. There's a tail hidden in the stars, and all we have to do is reach up and grab it. Welcome to Things in Space. Bobby Newport!
Bobby Newport!
Bobby Newport!
How's everybody doing?
I'm great.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're
So
making
great.
Parks and Rec references, I am all in.
Excellent.
Good job, Wes.
Yeah, no, I thought the trailer went on for a little longer, and that was my fault.
You know, I gotta tell you guys, I've been super excited about playing this all week. I've just been thinking about it over and over again because of that blinking red button. So I just want to get into it. However, I will say that I have to do one thing first, and that is inform you and the viewing audience that there has been a change in our donations, and it's based upon last week. We now, instead of $50 being a care package, $50 is a hot potato. In which case, the viewing audience, whoever has paid for this $50, gets to drop a live grenade into the combat. They get to decide who it drops to, and that grenade will go fizzling, let's say, for a number of rounds that are yet to be determined. Specifically 1d6 minus 1. Then that grenade will explode. It's going to be
Introducing
a lot
your
of fun.
custom grenade mechanic is what we're hearing.
Yes,
You think this
because
could
I
just
messed up
happen?
grenades so much, I figured it would be fun to put in my grenades.
And this can just happen even when we're just in a room talking with each other?
No, this will happen in combat specifically, so it
Okay.
will save till the next combat.
So
However,
not when we're out of combat when we could potentially save ourselves, but in combat when we're about to die already.
Right. But
Cool.
here's the good news. Throwing this grenade is a free action, allowing you to still do your move and still do whatever you would like. However, it is also a free action for whoever you are throwing the grenade at. So they can pick it up and throw it right back at you. We'll see how this goes.
Unless
but
you roll a 1.
Unless I roll a 1, in which case...
It just
boom,
kills
boom.
us.
Yeah, it just happens right then and there. But I think it's a little bit of fun. So
He's gonna save up all his grenades, and then we're gonna be in a room with like a level 0 creature, and he's gonna throw 80 grenades at us.
no, it just happens
This is
as
how we
soon
die.
as we get it, it'll happen.
Okay, okay.
And then it just continues until it goes off. All right. Now that we've got that done,
What if the
let's
creature
get
we
in.
throw it at doesn't have hands?
It will find a way. All right, Wes, I will find a way. It can use its mouth. It can use anything. Think about it. Think about it.
What if it's a Jello guy?
Jello guy forms a Jello lacrosse stick and then throws it back at you. There we go. All right. Are you ready?
I got bit by a fork. Anything can happen in this game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are we ready to go?
Only if you are.
All right. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Last time, according to the ship's logs,
The crew of the Scourge was in a couple of toasty situations. It all started very quickly when Captain Phoenix tried to pacify the small flame elementals dancing around yelling, "Cook! Cook! Cook!" It didn't take long to realize these creatures were looking to cook something different. As they attacked Abedzagak with full force, the brutal assault fried the lizard-like creature and almost ended them.
Nono feared desperately for her friend's life, so she thrust herself into the middle of the action. She ripped Abedzagak from the battle, and in turn took massive hits. Next to her stood Detrian, who steadfastly shared in the defense of the remainder of the crew. These two would not let any harm come to wounded or meeker members of the party. But one massive strike shook the intrepid heroes from their optimistic boots. A fiery smash crushed Detrian, who fell dying at the terrible small creature's flames.
Thanks to the timely work from Patches, Detrian survived, although it was much closer than anyone would have hoped. A timely retreat allowed the crew to regroup and grab the best weapon possible: rugs. Detrian and Abedzagak took swings at the blazing creatures, each snuffing out the enemies. They had won the day and saved their lives. Captain Phoenix looked at her battered and weary crew. She saw that they couldn't continue on in their weakened conditions and deemed it best for them all to return to the Scourge and rest. But who knew what they had left living in the unexplored?
At night, as they slept, the two ships, almost imperceptibly at first, began drifting towards the sun. Nono, as soon as the oddity was realized, rushed around the ship, banging on every door with one of her 6 arms. After waking to the problem, the group was able to fight against the other ship. The engines pushed the Scourge as the Breath of Embers drove its engines as hard as it could towards the sun. In the end, the crew and both ships were safe, but 2 important things happened. The Scourge decided to blast the engine of the Breath of Embers in order to stop it. The more unique thing that happened, however, was part of the alien craft intentionally broke free and left the ship, plunging into the sun.
The crew then stepped foot on the alien ship again. In places they had already traveled, they felt an air of unease. Something was different. Something had changed. They carefully stepped across the metal floors until they had found something new. The doors that had previously been locked were now open. The interior was bashed, wrecked, and destroyed, except for a simple, blinking red light. Not wanting to make another false move, Captain Phoenix led a team away to search the rest of the ship, while Mog waited at the light. Relying on their telepathic link, the away team sought answers, but were met with a decompressed room and nothing else. Mog, however, all by his lonesome, did find some interesting things. The portal of blue hanging over the sun sunk into the flames, disappearing forever, and caused a flood of panicked screams to overwhelm Mog and Phoenix's minds. And finally, he noticed a hand appearing from the console, trying to touch him.
And now join me as we traverse the night sky. Military procedures always held such high esteem for Detrian. He had been engulfed in training and study for 3 years, but he was exceptionally excited to be done with the process. He was lucky to have made it through. Some just weren't able. Some were ill-suited for the job. Others, although skillful enough, didn't have their mind in the right place. His mind wandered to the Red Patra, who had always been so quick and agile. He had taught Detrian a few things about being acrobatic. Even being so large and having so much fur covering his armor, it never stopped him from finding the slick way to get around. What was his name? Matters? Matthias? Matahias? It didn't matter. The cat-like man had been too focused on his brother. He got the training, but didn't graduate. For Detrian, the dark matter unit of the Knights of the Galarian was calling, and he would answer. This was the perfect opportunity for him to join his parents' legacy and track down the killers. The now 19-year-old had not had contact with his family save for the encrypted datapad file that emerged every so often. But upon hearing the news, his mother was ecstatic and insisted on going to visit him at the station. His father had tentatively agreed, and they traveled to meet him. It was never safe to travel so openly together. As his mother and father stepped through the airlock, both dressed in fine military black, his mother swept him up in her elegant elf arms. Surprise hit his face. How long had it been since she hugged him? His father pat Detrian's strong shoulder as his mother excitedly swapped stories about the old days and what the future held for him. Ian, I am just so proud of you. I cannot wait for your next step.
Mom, please. I've asked you before. Call me Detrian, Det, or even just son. Just not Ian,
said a suddenly squeamish Detrian. Son, we're just very proud of you. You've done very well, his father said matter-of-factly. They gossiped about new weapons, technology, and the fact that in addition to his skill with weapons and tactics, Detrian had also become one of the top pilots in the fleet. Only after his mother excused herself to go to the restroom, Detrian perceptively noticed that his father was fighting back tears.
Dad? What's going on? Why? What?
He had never seen the man display such a look of humanity. What do you mean?
Dad, you're crying.
It's nothing. I never wanted this life for you. I hoped for a brighter future.
You know, this is all I've ever wanted, was to be like you guys.
Dad, no. This is what we put on you. Your mother may present this loving image that you've seen, but in there's a fire. It existed there before you were even born. I think she cares more for revenge than she cares for you and I. And that means a lot. Because as you can see, she loves you so much.
I don't understand.
I hoped for this brighter future. One full of life and happiness. Instead of death and destruction. If only your brother. But he couldn't continue. Detrian hugged his father and said,
It's okay, Dad. Thanks to you and Mom, I'm prepared for anything now. And thanks to both of you, I can handle anything that life throws my way. So don't worry.
Sadly, Detrian could not have known just how wrong he was. Detrian saw the reflection of the explosion in his father's eyes before he ever felt the shockwave. All Detrian remembered was a brief moment of intense heat and pressure before waking to see an Aslanti Star Empire officer with unusually red skin level a gun to his father's head. Pinned under debris and hidden from sight, all Detrian could do was watch in horror as his father and over a dozen civilians were coldly executed in front of him. Lastly, he watched his mother march aboard the ship, the only captive to have been taken. As the hand touches on his mother's shoulders, leading her onto the ship, we transfer now to the hand that goes up the console into a shocked face of Mog and touches him. Let's start by doing two things. First of all, I'm going to roll a d4. The sound and noise in the telepathic link that has just shook Mog and shook Captain Phoenix leaves you staggered. Staggered for 3 rounds.
Whoa.
So please keep track of that. And the next thing we're going to have to do is roll some initiative.
Whoa.
Okay.
Ooh, boy, here we go.
Yikes.
Clearly not, Lady Lovegood. Clearly not.
Remember the days where we'd read comments?
Oh, yes!
Yeah. I
rolled
remember
an
those.
20.
Those were the days.
And while we're rolling for initiative,
Oh.
what do we do?
We read comments.
Yes!
Okay, good. There you go. There we go. Oh boy,
I just want
sorry.
to give a shout out to all of the people who have created hashtags for all of the characters. They went by so fast that unfortunately I can't remember what all of them are, so please write them again. But one of them was go, no, go.
So
And that one
cute.
made me laugh. And there was one for Abedzagak and Mog, and now I can't remember. So good. Oh, they're writing them. Yeah, go, no, go.
Oh man, that's incredible.
Oh,
boy.
So fun.
We've got a lot of donations that have just come in.
Oh boy.
Dark Knight donated $5 for a med AI for me. Yes.
Oh,
And then-
that's nice.
Dark Knight also donated $5 for a stim pack for me.
Hey.
Thanks, Dark Knight.
Noise.
And B McAllister. Wow,
Okay.
words. Donated $125. Get ready for this.
Oh!
1 stim pack each. Nono, Abedzagak, and Phoenix. 3 med AIs and a stim pack for my sideman Detrian.
Oh, whoa.
And a
Heck
good
yeah, B.
for
McAllister.
him. And a good for him and his crewmates, Agents of Chaos, for my main man Mog. Suck it, Ben Birch. Hashtag Mog must live. Hashtag must reign supreme.
Okay,
Yay.
Agent of Chaos in good. Sam, I need you to roll a d10.
Okay, here we go.
Well done, B. McAllister. Yes.
There's actually another one. Crossbones has donated $5. Hashtag Wes. You found my weak spot. Have an edge.
Oh.
You have a heart.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, what is it?
I rolled a 3.
A 3. A 3. So a little a black hole opens up right above Mog, right as this is about to happen, and this little firework swirls down out of it, and it explodes right in your face, and in sparkle letters in front of you, you see, "Give 'em the boom boom pow."
That's what I see.
You see, "Give 'em the boom boom pow." And just to let you know, your weapons now have explosive rounds.
Wow.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what?
So, keep that in track.
Whoa.
That happens for 1 hour.
Whoa.
So,
That's
you
so
have
long.
explosive rounds for 1 hour.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
That's incredible.
I
These
will
things
do
are
everything I can
awesome.
to honor this donation and destroy this hand that's about to ruin our lives.
Mog must live!
Might just be the janitor, you don't know.
Oh my goodness, that's
Real quick, Ben,
incredible.
the
That's
Java
great.
Man 1964 also just donated $95 for a stim pack, anesthetic dart, and meta AI for the table. You're on your own,
Hey.
Ben.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh my
Yes!
gosh,
They're turning on you.
you guys
And-
are going crazy!
Yes.
One has given her BBBB extra action to Mog.
Nice.
Oh,
That's so
Heck
great.
yes.
Mog will never die.
Yeah, I mean maybe, but right now I need those numbers.
16 for me.
16 for Detrian.
First roll of the night for me was a nat 20, so
Okay.
22.
22 for Captain Phoenix.
First roll for a Benzagak of the night was a 1.
Oh boy, what does that
We're
make in total?
We're trading places here.
A total of 7.
A total of 7. That's still respectable, even for a natural 1.
Is it? Is it?
Yes, it is, because I rolled a 6, but I got a 9. So
Oh,
the fact
oh.
that you're not too far behind me with a natural 1.
Okay. I for some reason I backed those things up in my head, so I was like, oh, what is going on here? And Monk,
I got an 8.
an 8. All right. All right. Well, just so you all are aware, I will be going last.
Oh boy.
However,
Just so we know, Ben, sorry, while Galguin has donated $50 to Detrian on Willow's behalf, for med AIs and 2 stim packs.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness,
Thank you.
Wow, wow.
nobody will ever die.
It was too well, you say that, but then I almost got one shot last game.
Yeah, that was really true.
When you had to use like 12 AI meta AIs to save my
yeah.
life.
Mm-hmm,
Patches, baby. Patches.
Patches.
VIP.
Okay, so I gotta look over here real fast because this is very important. Staggered. You can only take a single move action or standard action each round. It cannot take reactions, but you can take swift actions as normal. So that's for all you staggered people out there. And guess what? On a surprise round, this cold blue hand does reach out and touch Mog.
Oh god.
Here we
Uh-oh.
go. 17 is going to hit your flat-footed KAC.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. I need you to roll a D20.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, I got a nat 20.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. All right. So this is what happens. All of a sudden, you start to develop this aura about you, and you can smell it right away. And it's just a stinky smell, and it's just emanating off of your body. And you think if anyone were near you at all, they would be sick to their stomach and just retching.
Oh.
But then you think really hard with your body and you pull it all in, and it just it sucks back into your body, and you're perfectly fine.
Oof.
We start the top of the round. It is Captain Phoenix's turn. Captain Phoenix, what would you like to do? You've just heard this incredible wailing sensation in your brain, and that's kind of where you're at.
And I'm staggered as well?
Yes, you are staggered.
Okay, so we don't actually see anything, but I felt it and heard something.
You felt it and heard something
Okay.
terrible. Yes.
So since the only thing I can really do this round is move, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, basically whip myself back around to the rest of the crew, and I'm going to say, something's wrong. We have to go back for Mog. And I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can only get to like right here.
Nice. All right, that's your move. You're just stumbling, bumbling through the way because you can't focus and you can't move as fast as you thought you could. Detrian, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, first, I'm pretty sure, would I have just seen Phoenix in pain? Like
Yeah,
from whatever this was?
absolutely.
So, and then immediately after being in like super pain, and I could probably tell something's still wrong, she's saying to go back and check on Mog, something's wrong. So my turn is going to be running up to, or following behind her and just putting my hand on her shoulder. I was like, are you all right?
We have to go back for Mog.
What happened? Like,
Detrian,
Mog's fine. He's in the control room.
It's not the time to discuss this right now. I feel it, okay? I feel it. We have to go.
All right.
No, your turn.
First, I should let you guys know Willow Ridley donated $20. Wes, I couldn't help it. Stay alive, my boy. I need to keep.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Give my boy some meta eyes.
You guys gotta keep me alive until I can actually cosplay the character.
And then Sarah BC1 donated for me to get a meta eye and to light him up.
Oh boy.
Hey.
I'm gonna have to cheat real bad to keep my characters alive now.
You better not cheat,
I'm
Ben
Davis.
Birch.
Unless you're
All right.
cheating to keep us alive.
Oh no, I would never.
Oh, you mean your monsters and things?
Yeah.
I don't like that very much.
These things that exist in space. I said the
Oh,
title.
you said it. You said it, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we
Wait.
continue on. No.
Did I use my light 'em ups last game?
So everything that you get, if you don't use them, they degrade one step.
Whoa.
So
I did not know
every
that.
time they degrade one step. So you got to use them when you got them.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. Oh well.
Okay. So No is going to use her move action to have Scriff double move.
Okay.
Which puts her in the same room with Mog,
Yeah.
just inside. I mean, I could get further, but I'm only gonna have Scriff move just inside the door. Cap said we gotta help Mog. We gotta help Mog.
Go for it.
From that position, would I have a clean shot at whatever is? Would I see what is
You know what?
there?
Roll. Do you like? I got this 1d2 here, and I've got a couple of ideas for you. 1 or 2. What do you like?
I like 2 because it's my birthday and it's your favorite number.
2. So
Yes.
you're looking and you see this blinking red light, and you almost just like want to run over and touch it right then and there. But you are able to see that there is a blue hand coming out of the console.
Blue. Does it look blue like Tyfix blue or?
Oh, it certainly looks Tyfix blue.
Then Nono's gonna hold her shot and say, Tyfix, is that you?
Okay, we move on. It is now Mog's turn.
So I only have a move action, right?
Move or a standard.
Or I do have a standard. Okay, then I would like to attempt to grab this hand.
Okay.
And yeah, in doing so, I would love to use all 3 of my stim packs because I'm real bad at grabbing stuff.
Okay. It's against its KAC plus 8. So
Yep.
Go ahead and try and grab this hand.
I gotta stop it. I rolled a 12, and I'll tell you what, my base attack bonus is 0, and my strength modifier is 0.
But plus your
Plus 3, so
Plus my 3
15.
stim, so 15.
Well, just to let you know, that does not pass its KAC
As
plus
in-
8.
The minimum would be 18.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it probably doesn't even pass the KAC.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair. So that's your move. You're right next to it. You tried to grab it, but you weren't able to with your tiny little slugman hands. Abedzagak, your turn.
Okay, so I think what I want to do is, because I can still move 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So many
I'm gonna move just right next to where Nono is. I'm gonna boom, 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 right here. And I see this hand, yeah?
Yeah. Well, let's see. What do you like? 1 or 2?
What? 2.
What? 2. Yeah. You see this blinking red light, and you're like, "Oh man, I want to touch that blinking red light."
What?
But then all of a sudden you're like, "No. There's a hand there. I see the hand."
I see the hand. How close to the blinky light is this hand?
Let me just put Tyfix out there, then, shall we?
Tyfix?
He's about to come out anyway. But I'll put him out on the page. He's right here. Right next to Mog, just right in front.
So there's nothing. I really wanted to throw my rug at the hand, but that would probably hit the button.
Could you think of a better way for the button to be pressed than by hitting it with a rug? That's so us.
I think that's a great idea, but I'm gonna hold and wait until that hand gets out of the direct range of Mog and the button.
What? A rug would hit the hand? Well,
it's a big rug! Wait, because last time it was the only thing that won me anything.
All right. Yeah.
Ben,
yeah.
real quick, I
That's
think
too
you need
funny.
to know that Sarah BC1 donated $100. Now,
Please,
it
two
says,
live grenades. Please, two live grenades.
It says care package.
Oh boy, Sarah,
But
there's no longer a care package.
It's for Mog and Captain Phoenix.
Nice.
Oh boy. Sarah,
But if they didn't know, they weren't here. Does that make sense? Does that stay?
yeah, Sarah, I
Yeah.
will just to let you know that you're about to unleash 2 live grenades into the game. They're no longer called care packages. They're called hot potatoes. If you wish to change that to something else or some other form, I'll allow you
Potatoes!
6 seconds to.
Yeah, she just wrote oops. So
All right, so I'll let you decide and
It's
then
so
get
fun.
back to you. Okay. At this point, Tyfix emerges from the console, floating up in the air, and he looks at Mog and he goes, "You all wrecked the engines!" And he reaches out and touches you once again.
Ugh. Stop touching me.
This might not do it. It's only a 7, so I don't. It's not gonna do it.
It's not gonna do it.
Yeah. So
I don't have a -3 dex.
He'll hold on to that spell that's in his hand, and he's pissed. All right, we move on. It's now Captain Phoenix's turn. Captain Phoenix, it is the second round of your staggered quality.
Yep, and all I can do is move. So that's what I'm gonna do. But since I'm not in the room yet, I do believe that Mog cast. It's not
Telepathic.
Oh, yeah, I was
you have a
gonna
telepathic
say-
link.
Yeah, I was like, it's not called message. So I'm gonna say to him, Mog, did you feel that? What's going on? Are you okay? And I'm gonna move, and I should end up right here at 30 feet.
Nice. You're allowed to respond to her if you would
Oh.
like.
Perfect. Yes, I heard it, Captain. The button is in peril.
What?
The button is in peril? I love it. Okay, we move on. Detrian, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I have heard Tyfix yelling about the engines.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so I'm gonna run into the room with my pistol ready, just right up to here, and just yell, "Tyfix, what are you doing?"
Roll a... What are you trying to do here?
Well, I was gonna finish if he had a response to that. I don't know, but
I'm killing your friend!
why? We saved the ship.
You killed my friend!
Then kill your friend. We're gonna repair the engines still.
I don't believe you anymore!
It was going into a sun.
You're going into a sun!
You want me to throw the ship in the sun? All right,
You
we'll
want me
leave.
to throw you into the sun? You leave! We're gonna get you again!
All right.
Why don't you roll an intimidation check?
Can I roll an intimidation check? Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I feel intimidated.
That is a 14. No,
Yeah.
that is a 13.
He
12.
just looks super.
Sorry.
That's a 20.
read it.
That's a 15. 12. That's a 2.
I read a different skill number.
He looks too furious to get a hold of at this point. Like, you feel like you haven't gotten through his mind. He doesn't understand. You want? If you still want to shoot, you could shoot.
Is he just a hand coming out of a console still?
No, he's full out over it, and he's just like floating over Mog, just about a half a foot over top of him. You can see his face over Mog's goopy head.
Why'd you have to go and call him Goopy?
It's an apt description.
It's very apt.
As the pilot, I know that shooting near the windscreen and the consoles is a real terrible plan. So I'm just going to fire my gun into the air.
Which is much safer.
Well, I mean, it's more safer than shooting at the windscreen to space. And just fire my gun into the ceiling and be like, if you would like, we can come to our ship.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Ooh.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. We might see how that plays out here. No, it is your turn.
Well, I should let you know, Sarah changed her mind. 2 light 'em ups each for Phoenix and Mog.
Nice.
Oh!
Heck yes.
Nono doesn't really know. Well, first off, Nono goes, "Hi, Tyfix, it's good to see you again. I'll fix the engines later." But she doesn't really know. There's a lot of yelling, and she doesn't know what's happening yet. We're just here to save Mog, as far as she knows. So she's gonna hold her action, delay.
Okay. It's all very interesting. We continue on. It is Mog's turn. Mog, what do you wish to do?
Okay, so I know I'm staggered.
Yes.
Again. However, I would like to use my BBBBB extra action.
Okay.
Which would hopefully be enough to give me a full round action, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
I would like to use my connection as a mystic, as I have selected empathy, and use a full round action to basically become in tune with Tyfix's emotional state.
Okay. He's super angry.
Oh, 100%.
And very confused right now.
Yes.
Just like Ben is.
It gives me bonuses to things like diplomacy and bluffing.
Okay. All right. Such. You're attuned.
Please.
You get it.
Tyfix, we mean you no harm. We would all like to get along.
Roll a diplomacy check.
9 on the die. My diplomacy is 8.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Plus 2 for this empathy, essentially. So a 19.
All right. You want to do something else?
Like Detrian said, we will find you other accommodations. We do not mean your ship or any others that mean a lot to you any harm.
Abedzagak.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I see what's going on here, and I see how how Tyfix is starting to calm down and starting to maybe get in tune with what's going on over here, and I see what Mog is doing, and so I say, hey, look, do you see this little camera over my shoulder? If I point it directly at you, you know what that means? That means that you are on television, and the whole universe can see you. So you want to show them your pearly whites? Do you want to say hi to your mom?
Roll a diplomacy check.
Can I use all 3 of my stim packs, please?
Yes, you may. I did not think this was going this way.
We're here to surprise you.
That would be a 16, sir.
I'm very caught off guard.
We're not murderers, Ben.
We know this one's name. It's harder to get rid of when you have a name.
I'm rolling percentiles. All right. Okay. Cool.
What do you want to say to the people? And
Hey.
aliens and creatures.
Hey. Yeah. What's up? I'm the worst. So, yeah.
Wait,
Sorry.
wait. Oh, you're the worst? Don't say
Yeah.
that about yourself,
Oh
bud.
no, man! I was watching this this TV show from a long time ago, and just thought of that. So I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna calm down.
Cool.
So- Phoenix is kind of like right in front of a Bedzigak, so like when she sees the camera, she's just kind of like, no, like kind of trying to duck out of the way. She doesn't want to be on the camera.
Phoenix, you look great.
And she's gonna talk to Tyfix, and she's gonna be like, listen, we promised we'd help you fix this ship. We'd fix the engines. We couldn't control what we had to do. The ship would have been destroyed. You were headed straight for the sun. We saved you, and we saved this ship. Now,
Sorry, I don't know what, like, it just threw me off, okay? Because at one point, ship, it got full power. And I was like, cool, this is great. Life's awesome. And then all of a sudden, you guys were shooting at my ship, and, like, I was told to go full steam. I thought one of you might have had control, and then you shot my ship again. I'm sorry, I overreacted.
it's fine. I can understand how this situation would be very confusing, and we apologize for hitting your ship, but we hope we can make it up to you. We promised we'd help you fix the engines, and we will keep our promise.
Yeah, but that one over there, he said I could go live on your ship,
Oh, did he?
What kind of ship we talking about here?
Well, you know,
No hat.
Wait a second, what?
Whale hat.
You have a whale hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a fire wheel attached to the top of our ship, and we wear it like a hat.
Okay, I mean, I'm in. Good job.
Okay,
you got me. I'll come
you
over
know-
to your ship. I'm gonna live there. I'll be in the engine. I'll make it really cool.
you know, this Ole can be discussed, and she gives like that mom eye to every single one of her crew members. After-
He has a slight smirk on his face.
We can all discuss this after we've completed our mission aboard this ship. And of course, you love this ship, and we need to make sure that we get it back safely. And then we'll have all the discussion in the world about where you shall reside.
Yeah, but right now I just had to go to this one spot. There's only power going to this one blinking red button.
Do
Like,
you know the properties of this red button?
Nah, I mean, I could look into it. I don't know what you're talking about, though. Like, it's red, it blinks.
Without touching it or engaging it in some way, could you perhaps find out what would happen if we were to touch it?
Yeah, like an owner's manual.
And he zips back into the console, and he's you just hear noises. Pops back up and goes, "Oh, yeah, it looks like it plays like a message or something."
A message?
Sense motive.
That doesn't sound scary.
I don't have sense motive, but I'll try.
So,
I don't notice anything.
I'm gonna look at Tyfix and then to the camera drone and then back to Tyfix and back to the camera drone and then back to Tyfix and be like, "Hey Tyfix, could you live in that thing?"
Yeah.
But
Uh,
oh,
Yeah, I could.
Okay, let's not go making decisions on the behalf of other crew members. Detrian?
One thing I do want to
I
state.
don't like cameras.
Give them the boom boom pow, I have decided will still hold true because you didn't really get to use it. It will hold true till the next combat, and then it will last for the entire combat.
Excellent.
Permission to touch the button, Captain.
Ugh.
Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it.
Permission
Make us-
granted.
Oh God.
I never thought I would say this at the end of the last campaign. I touched the button.
He
A
touched
hologram sputters into existence. In the middle of the room, showing a copper-skinned humanoid man with short, dark horns and slightly luminous flame hair that turns blonde towards the roots. I actually have a picture of this, and I'm going to pull you to it right now.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, he's sweet looking.
Oh, that is cool.
He's played by James Marsden.
Yeah.
He's
Only
in his
cosplay this guy.
mid-30s, perhaps,
Hot.
with a collar of black metal around his neck, and you all recognize that collar as the one that is now lying on the floor. Several wounds bleed through his similarly dark armor. He wavers on his feet as if woozy, and then the recording dissolves into scattered motes of light before cohering again. My name is Tosh, he says. I was on Noma. The message dissolves, forming again as he says, sees the burning mother. I was among them, but the recording stutters and jerks forward. Came, won't, can't be. Suddenly the man stumbles as if struck. He opens his mouth to continue, but the collar around his neck flares with a red light. He looks down toward it. Then he gazes straight ahead, eyes tired, resigned. Forgive, he whispers as a cloud of silver erupts from the collar and flows across his body. It consumes everything it touches, starting with his head, reducing him to dust. The hologram fades.
But he was so cool looking.
Does anybody recognize the name of the place, Noma?
You can do a culture check.
Ooh,
I got
My
that.
cultured?
I have culture.
I'm cultured too.
Aw.
Ooh,
No,
that's
I'm
another nat 20!
Holy cow!
24.
Real.
24 as well.
I got a 23.
We know him.
23.
He's our dad.
Daddy?
All of us.
Yeah.
All of you, have no idea what Noma means.
Oh man.
What a wasted 20.
Ugh.
Bad times.
Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
Can I do a life science or mysticism to figure out what race he was?
Life science is a great use of that quality.
And I got my theme knowledge to reduce the DC by 5.
Ooh.
My total is 19.
This is
Hey.
an Ifrit.
Okay.
This is a humanoid with human and Ifrit ancestors.
Cool.
So, yes. Ifrit are obviously planar fire creatures. And so at some point in this person's life, a planar fire creature and a human.
James Marsden.
James Marsden. All right.
Guys, we pushed a button and we didn't die. But someone else did, I guess.
Yet.
Tyfix, do you know that man?
I feel like I've gotten into something that's a little above my pay grade. It was more like, hey, I'm living in an engine. And then I was like, that's cool. I'll live in an engine. And then people will be like, hey, get out of that engine. And I'll be like, no, nah, man, I'm fixing the engine.
Listen, I'm not here for your games. If you know who that man is, please tell us.
That guy? I got no clue who that guy was.
And I'll just whisper to Phoenix, he seems more like a teenager. I don't know if he's going to give us any useful information.
So far, he's proven to be useless. All right. I say we finish our scout of the ship, and we begin our journey back. We have to keep moving forward.
Perhaps a more knowledgeable mind can tell us information about this ship.
Indeed.
You continue searching about the ship. I'll tell you that there are a few rooms that you have not entered. But in just giving you a general idea, there are no more dangers that you have not encountered yet. So the ship is clear, but I do want you to I do want you to figure out a couple more things by searching around. But just so we don't slow down the pace with things, I want to let you know that.
So I basically would like to lead everyone back. We were sort of over here in this room where like, I guess this is the kitchen, the mess hall.
Right. Yes.
And I'd like to know what's beyond this door here.
Yeah.
All right. This elegant stateroom is appointed in brass and basalt, with a huge one-way window taking up half of the room's curved exterior wall and rising to form a clear dome above, giving the effect of standing on a balcony in open space. A large desk and bed match elegant cabinets, several of which hang open, and the carpet bears a blazing sun pattern. A door closes off the aft part of the room, and the main door also leads aft. And I'll show you what this room looks like.
I think we can see just a part of it from.
Oh,
yeah.
There it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'd want to know if there's anything worth any credits in this room.
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't you make a perception check?
It's going to be an 11.
11. Yeah, that's you're able to look around and you find this like telegraphic portrait of Tu Shirin, and I'm actually going to pull you to it as well. It looks like that. Tu Shirin, and they're just kind of waving. One of them has green skin, and the other clearly has a little bit of red skin to it.
Are they like, we found love right where we are? Get it, Sheeran?
They don't
All right,
sing, but oh my gosh, that's so funny. Jess, that is so funny.
Thank you.
Man.
You should finish what you said, Ben.
Yeah.
Lost in thought forever.
You get a point of inspiration.
Yeah!
Wow.
That's what I get for interrupting you.
You broke me. Did
I?
Yeah.
All right.
And in doing so, I think I might need a little bit of a break.
Oh.
So why don't we take a little break and do a little comment reading, shall we?
Well, we've had some new follows from T-Tori16454, Fallen Queen of Hearts, I'm a Happy Fox, Don't Look Down Productions. And cheers from Sarah BC1, Dark Knight, and Willa Ridley. Yay, thank you.
Hi, Don't
Thanks,
Look Down
guys.
Productions.
It's Lucas Martinez is reminding Abedzagak, don't forget to take all the rugs.
I was gonna! I didn't want to interrupt! Get out of my head!
The Nadarok has said, Parks and Rec, nice job, Ben.
Yes.
You're giving Bens everywhere good names.
There was a comment a while ago from Rufus 4 Days that said Mog sounds like George Takei. I had not put that together, and now I'm like, I have to re-question everything.
That's the best.
That's great. Oh, man. And I did want to point out that we did have another use of the Things in Space fan NPCs. Simon Descorto, Simon Jr., they were mentioned in the backstory as Madahias. So just to let you guys know, if you do want to get that information to me, we have a new email that you can send all those NPCs to, and I remember it. I'm not... Continue reading comments and I'll get you that email.
This is going well. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Hashtag bloke in a coat just makes my sides explode.
Yeah, everyone is really upset that you're not in your coat, Wes.
I know. It's very hot in my apartment right now, so it's a waxed canvas coat. It is very warm.
Woof.
Understandable.
Waxed.
Yeah. It's waterproof.
Huh.
Oh,
nice.
Awesome.
The email that I absolutely remembered is datspaceshow@gmail.com. So that's DAT Space Show. If you want to send in an NPC, all I need is, backstory, physical description, and a character sheet of the Starfinder universe. And who knows, you may show up in the middle of somebody's backstory.
It's a character sheet for the entire Starfinder universe.
Oh, yeah. Entire Starfinder universe. And then you could play as that person. Think about that.
Yeah, when we die, can we play one of their characters?
Oh, yeah. No.
What do you mean when?
Willow Ridley has got the BBBB and gave the extra action to my boy Wesley.
Ayo.
Yes, thank you.
All right, let's continue along. You see this portrait, this holographic portrait pop up. It's of these two Sheeran. What do you do?
Where we are, and we found love. Right where we are.
Well, I sit and
Abedzagak starts singing, and it's very clear. It's very clear why Abedzagak was chosen for Vesks in Space. It's not for the bounty hunting. It's for the singing.
Yeah.
I just had to finish the phrase.
Is this a moving photo like in Harry Potter, or is this like an actual...
they're waving.
Oh, that's cool.
Hi.
I would probably just think nothing of it and try to skirt around it, looking through the room to see if there's anything else of value.
Yeah, in the closet in the corner, there is a uniform. It is medium, casual, station wear armor. Hanging behind it is a belt with 2 static arc pistols in them. And that's what you see.
What is it? Uniform space what?
It's a
Casual station wear armor.
Casual station wear armor. It's a uniform of brass and black. It's got a crimson sun symbol, the same one that is on the carpet.
Okay.
And I'll pull you back to the map.
Thanks.
Because, maps are fun. All right. But that's all you see in this room.
Can I yank up all the rugs, please?
Their rugs they all got burnt somehow.
Oh.
I would like to open this door then.
That's the closet.
Then I would like to move back through where the sleeping chamber was and try this door.
Okay.
I'll follow.
All right. Hold on. I did say there were no more dangers, but you did open again the decompressed door. So why doesn't everybody that is right there roll a reflex save? Because you all are, except for Mog, who still is at the button.
Never moved.
Okay, well, I'm hanging out with Tyfix.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
And who all needs to
19.
roll?
19. Everybody that's over there.
Well,
Even
in
the door.
that aren't in
It's
the
just
same room?
Wes and I.
Yeah. She opened
so
that. She opened this door right here, this one that leads into the room, and every time it opens, this decompression happens and sucks you through it.
21.
Okay.
Okay, natural 20. It's fine.
Okay,
We're
so
good.
you all are able to, you remember what happened last time. You're grabbing onto things. No grabs onto Scriff as well. And you wait, and the door opens, and there is, you're in a vacuum now. So you're just kind of floating around in 0G. But you can look around that room as well.
Okay, perception check on that room.
Sure.
I'll do that too.
14?
14.
Not good for me. I
Okay.
think it's a 6.
You realize that most of the lockers, they're empty around most of the bed, but there are 3 that are currently locked.
How would we get them open? Like, does it look like there's a key slot? Does it?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Or is it like?
I mean, there's like a data pad on the front that you'd have to hack into. You could do that, or you could just break it open.
I was gonna say, does the material look like we could break them open?
Yeah.
I got beefy arms. You want some help?
I was gonna hack a data pad while they break one open.
But
there's 3 of them.
I will say you are in 0G right now. It might be better to bring it into the other room and wait and close the door. I'm just telling facts.
Is the other part? Are we in the other part of the ship, or are we still in the one with all the beds in it?
This is all the ones with the beds in it.
Okay, so the door that Phoenix
This
opened,
one.
there's
Yeah,
nothing
this
there.
door. It's not closed. It's open right now. And if
Okay.
I meant this one.
Well,
Oh.
hold on. I will use my psychokinetic hand to shut this door.
shut that door? Which door? Okay, you shut the door. You're still in 0G in a vacuum.
Okay. So
And
then
now you're without a Bedzagak.
Great. Well, then we're gonna open this door.
Okay, so you open up this
I
door.
thought you said if we okay, never mind. I misunderstood you. It's fine. Open this door.
You open the door. This bathroom is built to accommodate people sharing divided space. Toilets share stalls with sonic sinks, mirrors, and sonic showers to allow multi-purpose use.
You guys, no wonder James Marsden was here.
But
Sorry.
this bathroom seems really weird. Seems strange.
What would we roll to figure out strangeness, Ben?
Strangeness, engineering?
Ah.
Yep. I'll make an engineering check.
During all this, Ben, if I may, I would love to ask Tyfix, like, everything it knows about the computers and its home, which I'm assuming is a bunch of information that I can't process, but I would love to just listen as if I really care about every word that he's saying.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
Mog does.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like the engines run on this quantum physics. It's like totally trippy, right? But going into it, you're like, I see things that probably your mind can't understand because I'm like, I'm a fae. So I'm like outside the world, but I'm a part of it, And then I like dig around in there. I make it more stable. I can fix it up. It also fixes me. We've got a real symbiotic relationship, if you know what I'm saying.
Symbiotic, yes.
What are those engineering checks?
I got a 13, unfortunately.
Then you know nothing. It is a weird bathroom.
Ooh, I rolled a 1, so.
Weird bathroom. No.
I'm gonna turn around and hopefully, okay, I do spot that No-No's behind me. I wasn't sure they were in the same room. So I'll turn around and notice No-No and say, No, would you be able to come over here? There's something strange about this bathroom and I don't know what it is. Perhaps you might know.
Strange like it doesn't have toilets or like something else?
I'm afraid something else.
Okay, yeah.
And Nona will take a look in.
Yeah, roll a engineering check.
That's a 24.
Okay. This bathroom seems cramped and very strange. You would think somebody who lacked the biological need to use a restroom designed this restroom.
Oh, okay. So the guy, the person, the creature, the alien that designs this room probably never had to go pee.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward
Wait.
and I would like to check in this closet right here.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. It's an empty closet.
Okay,
Not even some toilet paper? It's like
There's no
gold.
toilet paper. They didn't know that toilet paper needed to be there.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Silly.
But all the while, you're noticing that these rooms, except for the puncture holes in the wall in the room that you're in, it looks brand new. like nothing has even ever lived here.
It's very strange. Seems no one has been here or used this area yet.
It seems like this ship was built for a different purpose than what it was used for. It's concerning.
We need to keep moving.
You open that door. Abedzagak, I need you to roll a reflex save.
Jeez. Sorry.
Okay.
As the door has regained compression since it's been closed, and you're standing on the ground, and then the door opens, and you get pulled in through the door.
16.
16, you're fine. I really wanted that to work one time.
No!
Yeah.
Ben,
and so,
at this point, have we seen the whole ship? Because it looks like you covered these rooms back up.
yeah, I'll tell you that I did that because I wanted to scare you, and it worked. This room is the exact same. This room's a death trap room. You know that. You have not seen one particular room, which is down.
Yes.
There's a door.
Here, right?
Yeah, right, right there.
So I will wait for everyone to
here.
catch. Oh.
Hey, Ben, real
there.
quick. I know you wanted to scare us, but really, you should be scared of these donations coming in.
No.
B. McAllister donated $40, 2 meta-AIs, each from a main man and my side man.
Nice.
Hashtag Mod Must Live, Mog Raven Supreme, Glow Claws in his coat, Suck at Ben Birch. Also, Sam, can we be best friends, please? BC1 donated 87, Detrian, 2 anesthesia darts, and an Agent of Chaos, good, on a Bedzagak.
Yeah!
Okay.
Archangel 27 donated 15 for a meta-AI to Mog and a stim pack to Detrian, and Abslins donated 40 for meta-AIs to Katie.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
Jeez.
I'm gonna
Cat
have
wants us to live.
I'm gonna make things horrible for you. That's what I'm
Let's go fight some bad guys.
Okay, Jess, roll a d10.
Okay. 3?
Okay, give them the boom, boom, pow! You also have explosive rounds for the next combat for 1 hour.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent.
Oh, boy.
Pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew.
This is terrible.
Does that also count? Wait, does that also count if a Bedzagak uses the ship's guns?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah! Okay, good.
All right.
Let's go kill a whale.
We could kill a sun.
Oh, we could wear whale pants.
Oh, black
Oh my
hole.
goodness.
One
Black
on top and
hole.
one underneath.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait for these guys to catch up to me.
Okay.
And I overhear them talking about whale pants and whale hats and all these fun things they're gonna do with the whale. And I am going to wait for Detrian to get to me, and when he does, I'm gonna kind of whisper over my shoulder and say, I really would like to get off this ship. This seems to be the last room we haven't been in. I wonder what danger could be lurking behind this.
I don't know, but we're definitely going to sell the ship, right?
We're going to bring it back, and perhaps, maybe with the credits we are given for completing this task, you and I can buy this ship specifically to blow it up.
I like where your head's at.
Yes, I knew you would. Everyone prepare, and we're going to open the door.
You open the door. The ceiling of this long room rises in 2 almond-shaped domes, their crystal emblazoned with a slowly shifting holographic fresco of Ifrit warriors in gleaming power armor. One wall holds a couple shallow alcoves with charging hookups, while the other is lined with clear-fronted lockers holding a variety of armaments. Two airlocks cover most of the forward wall. Now I will give you another little hint. There are 4 airlocks that you can see clearly right here. Normally, in the book, you're supposed to get everything that they have. However, you slept, and something changed. One of them is left, but I'm going to let a D4 decide which one of these is open. It could either be armor, which is going to be 1, melee, which is going to be 2, ranged, which is going to be 3, or ammunition, which is going to be 4. Armor, melee, and ammunition all have been opened, and it seems quite easily opened. However, ranged seems to be stuck. It seems to, like, maybe just someone wasn't strong enough to open it or something like that.
Is there a data pad as well on that one?
Yes.
I hold my hand out and to Phoenix and be like, play for it.
Ha!
Let's see what it is first.
All right, fine.
So you got to rip it open to get in there.
Detrian,
Okay.
you do the honors.
All right, so I'll go up to it, and judging by the material, do I think I could probably open it with my knife?
It's a strength check.
Strength check? Okay. Yeah, I'll try and pry it open with my knife.
Okay.
That is a 19.
19. Yeah, you're able to get in there, and it just seems like whoever was trying to open this didn't really know what it was made of, and you're able to like get a little click on where the locking mechanism is, and you're able to pull it open. And it does have a couple of cool things in it. You recognize an azimuth laser pistol because it's what you have at your side.
Mm-hmm.
An auto target rifle, and a light reaction cannon, which is really cool.
What was the third one?
That is a auto target rifle.
And the final one?
A light reaction cannon.
Okay.
This day actually did get better. I'm starting to like this ship a little bit more. I still think we should blow it up, but new toys.
That is always a plus.
You notice the airlocks at the end. You can look through the gazing glass at the end, and it opens into space. Whatever was there was the part that ejected, and now is gone forever.
On the far end of the ship over here, is that also?
That's a closet with nothing in it.
Got it.
They love putting closets with nothing in them.
So weird.
TP's like golden space, okay? I'm just trying to keep my eye out, all right?
Right.
I say we get back to the Scourge and get this ship back to Epsilon Station. I fear we've lost the data we came here to collect, and perhaps we've also lost our credits we were supposed to get, but we have walked away with our lives, which is the most important thing, and Detrian's got some new toys. Let's get back to our ship. And I'm gonna use the message to tell that to Mog.
And I'm going to look at you. Wait, hold up. We've still got a ton of things we need to strip out of the ship before we take it back.
Well, hurry up then.
All right. So I'll collect all the weapons from the locker.
Yeah.
And then I would like to go into this room again and get to work on taking out the power
Absolutely,
suit. That
power lifter armor.
Yeah.
So you're able to do that.
Okay.
I'll tell you at the break what is in those 3 lockers. Do you want to roll for it, Jamie? Do you want to roll to hack into them?
No, the sad face I just made was because I think I remember the name of the Ifrit that got eaten by nanobots. And it's sadder when there's a name.
Like I said.
Tosh?
Well, then there's a different one. Now
Yeah.
it makes me mad. Okay.
Tosh was the one eaten by nanobots.
Never mind. I'm not sad anymore.
You look extra sad.
And then I would actually like to talk to a Bedzagak real quick.
Yeah,
all right. So a Bedzagak.
Yeah, what's up?
Hear me out on this one.
Okay.
Your camera drone just kind of follows you around haphazardly, right?
Yeah.
What if we could teach our little elemental friend to control it, we could use it as a scout, and also you'd have a cameraman.
Huh. Interesting. It kind of just always follows me everywhere I go. I don't really control it. It just does its own thing. I don't know if it needs somebody to control it. But listen, you're pretty smart, and I'm not, so I'm gonna go with it.
Just an idea. And then I would...
I'm not opposed. Maybe there's he could drive around with a little steering wheel. Yeah, no.
Oh, I was just going to say, I saw Katie moving on the map, and I was like, I am specifically standing in front of the doors to stop the captain before she goes in.
Okay.
Because as she comes by Nono grabs her sleeve and is like,
Hey, Cap, can we please keep Tyfix? I'll take care of him. I'll make sure he's fed. He can live in the engine, and I'll make sure he doesn't get into trouble.
I'm not so sure we can trust him. I'm not so sure I even want someone so unpredictable aboard my ship. But you've proved yourself on this mission. You have proved yourself on this mission, and I trust your judgment. If you believe that he will not be a problem to my ship, and if he willingly would like to come, you may invite him.
Detrian feels a cold shiver go down his spine for some reason in the other room. Like, what the? That's weird.
As he feels that shiver, I'm sure he hears Nono just go running, screaming in to tell Mog and Tyfix the good news.
Right, and you enter in, and you see that Mog and Tyfix are in deep conversations about quantum physics, and he's like, yeah, well, scientific inquiry into the wave nature of light began in the 17th or 18th, years when scientists such as Robert Hooke and Christian Huygens.
Hey, shut up! You're gonna live on our ship!
No, what?
Yeah!
No way! You know what this means, Mog?
What?
You and me can talk quantum physics anytime, all the time, bud.
A grand idea.
But you can't distract him from his chores and working on the engine with me. But you guys can definitely hang out.
That sounds great. I love it.
We shall discuss string theory.
String theory. Pull it up, yeah, man.
Well, this seems like a pretty good time to mention that Silent H has donated $15 for 3 STEM packs for the benevolent GM Ben.
Yeah!
Oh,
No!
Yes, thank you, Cody.
And Wow Galgoon has given $25, 2 Med-AIs, and a stim pack to the future birthday boy, Wes. Yeah, Wes' birthday next Saturday.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Next Saturday's your birthday?
Yep.
Oh,
Boy.
how fun.
Perfect time to kill you. All right.
Dare you, sir? I expect a cake.
All right. So you get off the Breath of Embers.
Oh, wow. Bye, buddy.
And you're back on your ship, and Tyfix hops into a comm unit, and then once you're over on the Scourge, hops out and just jumps into the engine, and you can feel it. It's actually kind of churning up. It feels a little bit more powerful.
Before that, I would definitely let him know that if he's on thin ice with me, and he better not screw it up.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll probably come up with house rules. I mean, we're roommates now, so it's cool.
Hey, bud, just if you got an issue, bring it to me, and I'll go to the cap, and then we'll take care of it that way, okay? She's got a temper.
Yeah, and so you are all back aboard the Scourge, and you take this and you tow it back to.
First thing I'm gonna do when I get on board the Scourge is take a shower.
Yeah, the goop.
I second the shower.
Yeah, you take
Detrian
the ship
and I
back.
take a shower.
You shower and you start cruising your way back to Far Portal Station. You got off that terrible ship, and you're pulling it along, and sooner or later you hear on the comm unit.
Yes, the Scourge. This is Station Master Jory. Please come in. Excuse me. Is that a laughing Vesk behind? Excuse me.
Detrian, open the message.
Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Oh, well, good. Thank you so much for getting the ship. If you wouldn't mind pulling into Docking Bay 5, I will meet you there.
Yes. You got that, Detrian.
Got it. Docking Bay 5.
So you
And I'll steer the ship in.
You steer the ship in. You land in Docking Bay 5. Scourge lands softly. The breath of embers just kind of like clumps in there, but they're able to lock it in with magnets, and you're back at Far Portal Station.
Did it?
Well, now it's the nothing station because Far Portal isn't there.
You're right. At that point, Station Master Jory comes and greets you and says,
You've done a wonderful job. All of us here are very happy that you.
and remember this person's played by Renee Zellweger. I want to remind you of that.
It was clear. It was
clear. Okay, great. And they look like this.
Yes. So
Is that just a picture of Renee?
That's rude. All right, but it is Renee Zellweger.
Now, we're so grateful that you've done this. Please give me a full account of what has happened on this ship. You were gone for quite some time. We were worried that you died.
Indeed. We were attacked by a giant whale, which, as you can see, we've added to our ship.
Right. I sent you after that whale. It looks, frightening.
We call it Larry.
Oh.
Yes, a little less frightening once you've smashed it into pieces. Alas, we found a ship floating out there. We were able to stop it. We've defeated the danger aboard. And hopefully we've returned the data you've requested.
Yes, well, we're going to go in and study it very, very well. I'm very excited for us to get our hands on this huge scientific discovery. It's the greatest of all of our lifetime.
Be careful. The door on the far port. It's bad. Be careful. Hold on to something.
Oh, well, thank you very much. But we are in an environment here which would we can handle that. Now, is everything still aboard the ship? You haven't touched anything, right?
Nope.
We shot it.
Everything is aboard the ship, as far as we know.
Roll a bluff check.
Oh, I have bluff. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Good. Then we will get about it. We will get about it right away. You can leave it right here, and we'll take over control of it now. And
so
then,
as he goes to kind of step toward the ship, Phoenix is just kind of like sidestep right in front of him. Yes, and about those credits.
Oh yes, yes. Well, of course, I will. I'll give you the credits.
And she passes over. She passes the credits off of. She drops them into your personal accounts. You now have those credits.
How many credits?
I believe you requested 1,000 credits. And so
Each?
you all... No. Don't be crazy.
Just saying, the ship is probably worth more than 1,000.
A total of 1,000 credits. And she passes it to you, and then there's another guy in the background who's like, what about their salvage rights? And she's like,
Shut up. What are you talking about?
Oh, yes, indeed. The salvage rights. Oh, Detrian, do you remember that? Yes.
Yeah, so when you guys are done researching the ship, you can either return it to us or you can pay us for it.
Now, technically, yes.
Perhaps in the name of science, we would all waive that right and give the Rights to those who need them.
He doesn't speak for all of us.
Indeed. Perhaps we'd want the ship back.
Well,
Do you need the ship?
um,
Once you're done with your research.
perhaps we could make arrangements to keep the ship, and wherever I have many connections throughout the Pact Worlds. Perhaps when you get to your next station, I could request some upgrades be made on your current ship.
Oh, I do like arrangements. And Detrian, did you hear? Upgrades. We like upgrades.
We definitely do.
I think that's going to work for us.
And you just see No going in the background, just head just almost breaking.
Perfect. Then I shall make the arrangements, and thank you for all you have done.
Those upgrades better be worth it. This is a really nice ship.
Thank you.
Go. You're on Far Portal Station. What do? You've
To the bar.
Oh, to the bar.
I mean, that's where Phoenix is going. She's
The flask is
exhausted.
running on empty.
Yeah.
Right. So you head off towards the Riveted Lounge where you originally met Abedzagak and Nono.
Aw, memories.
And there, that's not what it was. I wanted this one. And yeah, I'm assuming you all go together. Whether it was just meant to be a Captain Phoenix, Detrian sort of excursion, the rest of you follow along no matter what.
Yeah, Phoenix absolutely just kind of like bolted away from everyone. So if they followed, totally fine.
I definitely follow.
Knowing Phoenix, I'm assuming that Phoenix didn't even say anything. And if anyone looks to me, I'd be like, oh, yeah, she's going to the bar.
And so I'd probably be like a few paces ahead of them, and I'd just walk straight up to the bartender and I will ask for the best whiskey that you have. And I need 5 of them, please.
And then as I'm walking up behind her, she'll take the bottle.
And it's the uplifted bear that's back there. He's like, yes, I will. Yes, that's good selling for me. Yes, of course. Here you go. And he brings out the finest bottle of whiskey.
Oh.
It'll cost you 20 credits.
All right, I give him 20 credits.
That's it.
There you go.
When possible, I would like to say something to Phoenix discreetly. Is it possible now?
Yeah, it's always possible. You kind of pull her aside, and you.
But she's like literally, she's got the 5 little glasses like cupped in one hand and the bottle in the other. So like, she's like trying to get to a table.
Yeah, I don't need to pull her away from anything. I'm cool with everyone else here. So it's not like randos around us.
Oh no, there's all the randos are around you.
Randos, get away. You know what? I'm gonna do it telepathically then.
Okay.
Freaking randos.
So cool.
Captain, do you not trust the science officer there?
Oh, Mug, get out of my head. You're standing right next to me.
But it's fun in here.
Yes.
The mind is a place of many curiosities.
Indeed. Sure, I don't know if I trust a science officer. Of course. I mean, I don't know. Can I have my drink now?
You may do whatever you wish. You accidentally lied to them by saying we had not touched things. I shall go back and remedy the situation for you.
Oh, Mog, I don't think that that's necessary.
Hmm?
We need some of the things that we have found aboard the ship. Of course, just, the casual armor, weaponry.
A creature.
While they're just standing there, like, telepathically communicating with each other, I'm just going to look at Phoenix weirdly and grab the bottle and glasses.
No. No. She definitely does one of those, like, and she's going to move away from Mog and go basically, like, with Detrian, and she's going to find a table and sit down. And she spreads out all the shots, and she starts pouring them. But so she basically puts 2 in front of herself, and 2 in front of Detrian, and then there's just 1 remaining in the middle. No one has sat down with her yet. Just gonna point that out.
I'll definitely sit down to continue the conversation.
I feel like a Bedzigak, most definitely from the way Jess is reacting, is like over there, over your shoulder, staring.
I'm just like smelling it, like, have I earned your respect yet?
Have you sat down?
No, because Mog sat down. I didn't want to be rude.
Are there not more chairs?
There's definitely enough. I would have picked a table with at least enough for 4 people to sit.
I like
It's a big circular booth.
Got it.
Okay, great.
I slump my body in, and I like really big.
Slump is the perfect adjective.
Excuse me.
Burp.
What were you guys talking about?
So, Phoenix takes the first 2 shots in front of her and pours herself another. And before drinking it, she kind of backhands it across the table to a Bedzigak.
Really?
Before I change my mind, yes.
Yeah, you are like my mom. Wait, sorry. Never mind. No.
Yeah, what's up?
You sip first.
Well, I don't think she gave it to me. Go ahead, it's okay.
So I'm gonna look at Detrian and give him kind of like the eye, because I put 2 in front of Detrian, and I kind of give him that like, go on.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, you guys cut out for a second. My internet dipped out, so I didn't hear the first part of that. But I heard my name coming back in.
Yes, I look at you, Detrian, and I put 2 shots of whiskey in front of you, and I kind of give you a look like, all right, just slide one over to Nono.
All right, and all right, you earned it, and slide the other glass to Nono, and just raise my glass up.
Like, Nono, like, 2-handed grabs this, whatever this glass is, and just raises it to a Bedzigak, and just like full jaw flip open, downs the whole thing.
Oh, I follow suit.
And as this nice moment of the crew finally getting a chance to relax and become a crew happens, we're going to leave you with that sweet moment as we head into our mid-show break.
Ooh.
We'll be back in just a few minutes. We hope you enjoy our mid-show content. It's always different and interesting because it always is. But we're going to use this break to take a little pee break because we do have biological needs and we do use bathrooms.
Speak for yourself.
What?
Gather your crew and prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime as you explore the packed worlds of the Starfinder universe, taking on the role of a science fantasy hero customized to fit your playstyle. But danger lurks amongst the stars. Will you fight back with advanced weaponry and cunning tactics? Or will your hero wield the devastating forces that fuse magic and technology together to alter reality? Your crew must come together if you have any hope of victory. In Starfinder, every decision drives the adventure as you build an epic saga with your friends. Bring your story to life in a game where the fate of the worlds rests on the answer to the most important question of all. What do you do? Begin your journey into the Starfinder universe today with the Starfinder Beginner Box, now available at Paizo.com, your local gaming store, and anywhere else adventure can be found.
catch your eyes and rake your eyes. You are blind.
No!
For 4 days.
Yikes.
Or until healed with removed blindness or a successful heal check. You are currently blind for 4 days, Astrid.
Does the Goblin Chieftain look bloodied? Did we establish that?
If we were in a different system, in a different version of the system,
Who is this guy? What game is he playing? So do we know him?
I'm just saying, is there blood on him in a way that would determine a certain level of HP?
There is blood. You could next turn you could roll a heal check if you want.
Hey, Jared, as the producer of the show, next time let's not get just random fans to call in. Let's have some real players of Pathfinder.
Guys, I won the raffle. Okay, maybe just watch.
It was an experiment.
It was a big donation.
Next time we'll do it.
Oh, please help me. Please help me.
You broke him! You broke him!
22! Yeah, okay!
That is a success. You go launching and just clobber this thing with your body and wrap the net around it, and you are hugging it down, and you both go plummeting to the ground. Now you are going to take a little bit of falling damage.
Oh, it happens.
3 points of falling damage, but you are both now on the ground. And this thing is like struggling under the net, but it can't free itself. It's like, bro, this sucks. This is BS, bro. You so
suck.
I can't believe you're doing this, bro. Get off me, bro.
Yes,
but
bro.
you have
This is what you get. Oh.
You know what? You've got another action. What do you want to do?
This is Overwatch. Your verification is required.
Salutations. I am Mog. There is a blinking red light calling for me to push it.
Is this the Scourge again?
This is Mog of the Scourge, yes.
You all need to stop calling me. I'm losing my mind.
I have to leave you now. A hand is reaching through the system to try and kill me.
What in the packed world is happening over there?
Hey, Eric? You okay?
Sure.
Aren't you excited to roll dice tonight on dragons and things?
I guess.
Come on, what's wrong?
It's just... I can't stop rolling 2s. It's my curse. Every time I get a new set of dice, after a few rolls, they're ruined. How am I supposed to smash my enemies and destroy all that stand against me if I keep getting curses all over my dice?
Why don't you just get some more dice?
What? Get in my car? Go out into public? Interact with a stranger in an economic transaction? That would never work. Just wish there was some service out there where I could create an account, pay some money, and a company would send me lots and lots of dice every month and I wouldn't have to do anything at all.
Have you heard of Tabletop Loot?
Yeah, they deliver amazing dice and gaming accessories. But what if I got a new set of dice and my curse just ruined them?
No, it's perfect. You just need to sign up for their monthly loot box.
Monthly loot box?
Yeah, you get at least 3 sets of dice every month, plus a few surprises. Once you create your account, you're set. It's only $20 a month.
That sounds like it might just work. I can get 3 sets of dice, I roll one until it gets infected by my bad luck, and then I switch to a new set. But what if I break my curse and I don't need dice as often?
Easy, just change your subscription from quarterly to biannually.
Awesome. I'm gonna head over to Tabletop Loot right after this and sign up.
Oh,
Well, can I use your dice tonight?
Oh, no. You're cursed.
Sign up today at tabletoploot.com to get your monthly loot box. And make sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch.
Hello, everyone. We are back with a little more Things in Space. We hope you had an awesome little mid-show break. I think we take a little tiny bit more to do a little bit more comment reading, and then we'll get back into it. So what do we got?
Well, Galguin says, and I come back from break to the tabletop loot commercial when I've already bought dice from them last week, thanks to the DAT network, LOL.
Ooh.
There you go. They also said, I love this so much, and I was like, yeah, I gotta save that one.
Aww.
I also have a positive Kern that says, No is the cutest bean.
I'm a bean?
You're a one whole bean.
Positive Kern said earlier, someone get Mog wasted.
Yeah!
How did you know that was our plan?
It's gonna be if he keeps talking the way he's talking.
Jazz Baby 69 said, "Is that normal?" And then there are many following comments about that weird glitch break. I guess they couldn't hear us, but they could see us.
Oh, okay.
Shortest commercial ever.
B. McAllister said, they listened and gave us Mog commercials.
Yay!
In all caps.
Malcolm Mama 15 says, there's no such thing as normal, only us.
Yeah. I feel that so hard.
You right, Mama. You right.
And Silent H is saying 20 credits for the finest whiskey is awful cheap, Ben. But it's really not, because a grenade is like 50 credits, right?
The finest whiskey here.
Yeah.
Which is like,
I mean, it's far Portal Station. I mean, it's far.
We're doing shots of it, so it can't be that great.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are in this bar. When all of a sudden you see this woman, she runs up to you. She's a broad-shouldered Korasha Lashunta woman. So her two antennae are up, and she kind of is looking around the bar, and then she picks out Captain Phoenix and Mog, and she rushes over to you, and she is. I'll show you a picture of her. She looks like this over on Roll20.
Oh, whoa!
Very cool.
And she's played by Letitia Wright, Shuri in Black Panther.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And she says, I'm Dr. Therese Suloro, one of the researchers here. I specialize in magnetic, magnospheric monitoring and solar weather prediction let's just say that I make sure no one gets cooked. She extends a hand for shaking to you first, Captain Phoenix, and then she's just got it out like this.
I imagine Phoenix would look exactly how I look right now.
And then she quickly turns to Mog and extends her hand.
What a wonderful meeting.
Yes, this is a wonderful meeting, for certain.
Can we help you?
Yes. I do not know. Did you all feel that?
Your handshake, yeah.
And she points at her antennas, and she said, like you're in an opening airlock with no suit.
But in your mind.
Yes, you know, you felt it too. Listen, Lashuntas on the burning archipelago feel similar psychic pressure all the time, but never go anywhere near that strong. Never anywhere near that strong. Combined with the portal going for a dip, and she grimaces and gestures to one of the screens showing on a loop the portal sinking into the sun. And it's my professional opinion that things have just gotten more, well, deeply weird. Yes?
Yes. Yes. What was your name?
Oh, my name is Tyrus.
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 Tyrus. Great.
For those of you wanting to spell it, it's Taeress.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure this information is very important and we are appreciative, but what do you need from us?
Oh, I'm sorry. This station is small, and so you've kind of become local heroes already for bringing it back.
We're no heroes.
Well, to us, to these people, you are. We need everyone to know about this, about what's going on. I think it's so much bigger than we even know, which is why I'm going to be on your ship when you say leave in about 10 minutes.
Listen, lady, we just got back from a very exhausting mission. I don't think
Right.
we're looking to ship out in the next 10 minutes.
Right, but you're going to leave in the next 10 minutes, and I don't care how many organs I have to sell in order to be on your ship. I will do it. Just please give me the privilege. We have to go to the burning archipelago and warn everyone and figure out what's going on.
Okay.
First off, everybody already does know, cause
And Nono just points up at the drone.
cause Vesk's in space.
Da 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 da!
Yeah, Do you not know what the burning archipelago is?
No, but I'm sure you're about to tell us.
The burning archipelago is the colonies that exist on the other side of the sun. They are bubbles within the world, within the sun itself, that ships have flown into. Many Lushuntas go there and they study there, and it is safe. The world around has no effect on these bubbles. They receive no video feed of any kind. You have to either talk communicatively with your mouths or go there. But whatever you're broadcasting, they will not be able to see it.
At this point, Phoenix finishes her glass of her whiskey and she just takes the bottle, which I would just picture Detrian is just like about to pour himself another glass and has just barely poured it as she just kind of like waits for him to finish and then just grabs it from him and just takes a long swig straight from the bottle.
I would just hold my glass up like this and take a sip.
I cannot speak for the others at this table. My captain, if she chooses to continue to be my captain, will make the final call. But I will say, Tyrus, I've distracted it all.
Never perform with animals, Sam!
My desires are with your cause.
Oh, that is wonderful. I talked to Station Master Jory before you even arrived, and she has decided and deemed it best, if you will accept me, that I come with you. You see, the Deep Cultures Institute, I know of a connection with them, and we could use so much of this information to help them.
We're not looking for any more crew. As you can see, we've got it all covered. I think you found the wrong people.
Hey, Cap.
And Nona's like pulling at your sleeve again.
Yes.
I think we should help her.
I could pay you to take me there.
Oh.
If that is
Yeah,
what you require, I could do that.
Should have led with that one.
Sorry, it's do you know that pitter patter in your heart when you meet someone who you've seen from afar but never spoken to them?
No.
Do you know what it feels like to meet a hero?
No.
Yes!
Do you? Okay, this one knows then. Yes, it's you forget about things, and I was nervous.
At the mention of heroes, Detrian visibly is just looking down at his glass right now and is slumped in his chair.
As you are well aware, credits can be the universal language of this packed world. Yet I will come with you free of charge for what it's worth.
Oh.
Great, now we're losing crew members. It actually looks like we have a spot open. Hopefully you can do science things.
I was thinking I'd take his share of the credits.
That is, I'm actually not a scientist. I'm a mechanic.
Ooh! I knew I liked you. Sorry, that was so loud in your ears. I'm so sorry, guys. I just got excited.
I appreciated it.
Captain, are you not interested in joining for a price?
We just returned. I wasn't interested in doing any more of this. I think Detrian and I could be on our way on our own, but...
But what I could tell you is the lodgings that are in that are in the burning archipelago are far nicer than anything at Far Portal Station.
What about the whiskey?
There is good whiskey.
She takes a swig. She kind of slams down the bottle. She says, "Looks like we're going there. What was it called?"
The burning archipelago.
Yes, that. Pack your things.
All right. I finished my drink and just looked to Phoenix. I'm gonna go check and see if there's a weapon shop on our way.
And I'm gonna go back to the bar and I'm gonna order another bottle of whiskey.
All right, and Tyrus, I'm going to go get my things. I will meet you at your ship.
Right.
Wonderful.
And she leaves.
Sure.
Cool.
I would like to go up to the bar and continue to talk to Phoenix here.
Yeah?
What is it that you truly want in these worlds?
To make some credits, lay low, a good night's rest. You?
I travel in the name of exploration. There is so much in these worlds that we do not know. And that drive seems to keep me on my feet and give my heart energy.
Well, I've spent a lot of years not knowing a lot of things, and to me, it doesn't really seem to matter, one way or another.
Do you find energy in the liquid you consume?
Yes. She takes a swig.
Perhaps, for now, your mission would be to taste all the liquid in the galaxy.
I guess.
One should not guess at their destiny.
I'm sure whiskey is not part of my destiny.
Then what is? Your answer seems unclear.
Look, do you have a point here?
If we are to travel together, I find a captain's destiny trickles down to their crew.
Okay. Well, here's this for you. My destiny is to protect my ship and the crew that is upon it. Within the past, I want to say, few hours, I've gained 2 new People, crew members, maybe, to my ship. That's not what I want. But I'm doing it for you. So, you can go on about your destiny and what you think I may want in my life. What I want is to get the job done, keep my ship intact, and my crew alive. And, it would be nice to get a decent night rest in between these dangerous missions, but if we must, we must.
I sense a great honor in you, Phoenix. One in which I would be happy to follow.
Call it what you want. Anything else?
That is all.
Just gonna grab the bottle and walk out.
I'll slink
What
away.
are Nono and Abedzagak talking about while this?
Oh, well, I can't speak for Nono, but I know Abedzagak was singing "Burning Acapulco, go! Burning Acapulco, go!"
And
They're just
Nono's
doing like karaoke in space.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, especially if that's what's happening, Nono tried to gather a small audience from the bar to like take part of this performance, and then Nono's like trying to be the hype guy on the dance floor. Her and Scriff like doing the weirdest, most alien of dances to Abedzagak's rapping that's happening.
Burning archipelago, go! We're gonna go to Bangkok, go! The lady had a tan on her face. She was real nice in space.
And
remind everyone that Abedzagak's only had one shot of whiskey.
The crowd loves it. They are they are into it. And like I said, you're heroes. You're heroes to these people, so they are just going crazy. Cool. Well, we'll leave you with that. I'm assuming that at some point you will go to the ship. But Detrian, you have wandered out looking for a store of some armament of some kind.
Yeah,
anything in particular you're looking for?
I'm looking for an upgraded pistol because I'm tired of using this civilian piece of trash.
An azimuth laser pistol is not a civilian piece of trash.
It is when it rolls 1d4. So I take all three of the weapons that we found in the locker and onto the store and be like, I pull my pistol out and I'm like, okay, what would you pay me for these? What do you got in stock?
First things first, there is no armament store. This is
okay.
A
Well, then I
research
don't
vessel.
do that.
You have all the weapons and you're carrying them around for some time, trying to find the shop of where the store is, and you can't find it. All you find is a little vending machine, and it's got weapons lined up in the vending machine, but it doesn't look like you have the ability to sell weapons. But you do have the ability to buy a few level 1 type weapons.
Okay.
So I'll allow you to buy whatever level 1 weapon you want.
Detrian all the weapons.
Yeah, seeing that, it's just like vending machine full of weapons. I just like sigh and haul the weapons back to the ship. I'm like, fine.
Okay. It's a good vending machine, all right. But
Detrian's used to a certain quality, okay, Ben?
Okay,
just
I'm sorry.
throwing that out there.
I'm so sorry. You get back to the ship, and Captain Phoenix, you're greeted, of course, by Tyrus, and she's waiting there adamantly, just like got a bag over her shoulder, and she's just ready. Yes, I am. Whenever you are ready, I am ready as well.
How do we know you're not going to kill us in our sleep?
I promise.
That's not good enough.
Here is all of my things. You can hold on to them until I need them.
I pass them to Detrian very quickly. You mentioned payment.
Yes, I will. I can pay you 300 credits.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think we're the right people for your mission. But I do see there's another ship over there.
Oh no!
Perhaps there are more heroes you can go talk to, and they'll.
There are no heroes. They.
Would I overhear this conversation?
Yeah, roll a diplomacy check.
Me?
All right.
Or a bluff
Intimidable.
Great. Bluff.
While that roll is happening, I would just ask, how long is the trip?
It's to the other side of the sun. And then
24.
we have to go in, but and then I would need help going to a Sana town where the Deep Cultures Institute is. But after that, it is up to you. Okay, I could do 500.
500.
That's.
Are you joking? You want us to go into the sun for 500 credits?
It is a well-known fact that it is safe, and it is all I have. For now, I could maybe see if the Deep Cultures Institute would give you some when we arrive there, but I would have to get in contact with my.
I'm gonna kind of pull her aside. I'm gonna pull her aside, kind of a little bit out of earshot from everyone, and I'm gonna say, "What is this to you?"
It is well, first of all, the La Junta have been suffering terrible in Asana town. It is a feeling deep in their minds of impending doom. I have a house there, and I have felt it before. And I was over here doing research and working as a mechanic when I saw that happen and felt it, just as you have. Something is wrong. And, well, roll a diplomacy check.
$25.
There is someone I worry about.
Yes. I knew there had to have been something else.
But in the same sense, this someone I am worrying about, they can help us with this.
You realize I'm about to put my crew, my family at risk for this.
I don't know what you're saying, because it is safe. There's nothing that is unsafe about it. We just have to go to the station and get put into the tube and then go down.
But I don't know you. Listen, you tell the crew we're doing this for 1,000, but you and I will work out a deal. Okay, I'll take your 300 credits, but you tell the crew it's 1,000 and I'll cover.
Okay. 1,000.
Deal. We shall take it. 1,000 credits. Great. Everyone to your positions.
You climb aboard the ship and you notice that Tyfix is there, and he's like, "Hey, Cap."
Yes.
Crazy. I've been working on this ship. It's so cool. You got a cool ship here.
Great. She just is like, she's still got like the bottle of whiskey in her hand. She's already filled up the thing on her hip, and she's just like, What? I don't want anything to do with you.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I just didn't know if you wanted to know.
What?
Well, I mean, this ship, it's got an AI on it, and it said you never talk to it or use it or whatever. It's got a whole artificial intelligence system. And I'm sorry. I'll go back in the engine. See ya. And what? I'm sorry. And sticks his head out of the engine. What's up, Power?
We have an AI system that we're not using.
Yeah, you got an AI system that you're not using. I didn't know if you didn't know you had it.
I'm going to go talk to No-No.
All right.
No.
Did you say that to me? All right, bye. And Tyfix goes back.
Sorry. I'm switching between accents. Difficult. No. Were you aware of the fact that we had an AI aboard?
Yeah, all ships have them.
Yes, they do. We haven't been able to make it work, Detrian and I.
Oh, hey!
Hello, who am I speaking to?
It's No, your mechanic.
Hello, No, my mechanic. Is that the name you wish to be called by for forever?
Absolutely.
All right, No, my mechanic. What do you wish of me?
First off, what's your name?
My name is whatever you wish it to be. I can accept any personality design or name you give me. No, my mechanic.
Okay, Witaba.
Witaba? Is that what you wish to call me?
Whatever you wish it to be. Right?
Witaba. Whatever you wish it to be. Yes. Please call me Witaba.
No.
Unless the captain says different, Captain.
Yes, I say different. That is not a name.
Oh, I thought, it was easy, but whatever you say.
I don't find that very easy. I don't have time for this. Mog.
You wish my name to be Mog?
No.
Yes!
No.
Mog too!
No.
Mog too! You're Mog too now!
I do not wish that of your name. Mog, please name this AI so we can be done with this.
What a responsibility.
I had a few drinks. I'm just gonna look at everybody. Why don't we just call the AI Mom?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to be calling an AI Mom.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous
I think
and foolish.
Phoenix's mom.
But it's
How
really
about-
funny.
Mother, since she is your mothership.
No.
What mother of shit?
I don't know about you, but I've never met my mother, and the first person I call mother isn't going to be the AI on my ship.
That's so sad.
She keeps you safe.
Mog, are you going to name this AI? Or will I have to destroy every single one of you so I can get some rest?
My vote's still for Mom.
What a responsibility. In the face of such weight in a decision, I would look to the voices of those around me who all have voted for Mom.
Mog too.
So
It's not going to be Mom.
Damn it.
Mom Mog.
I saw a lot of Pokemon emojis in the chat. Shall we name it Camp?
Wait, what?
Pikachu.
What if we just name it Choo Choo? It's like it takes us places.
It doesn't take us places. It's not the ship. It's the communication system upon the ship. No.
Aren't they one and the same?
I don't know.
Could Tyfix and the AI bond in a sense? Perhaps becoming one, and then the AI would be called Tyfix.
I don't think that would be wise, nor do I want to be talking to Tyfix every day.
Boy, I
What
really wish that would happen.
Why did you do this to us?
What about Wendy, darling?
No.
Why
Mog.
not? It's the wind, Scourge. She could be Wendy.
How about Quigley?
No, that would lead to death.
Dark Knight, good one.
Crossbones.
No.
You could always decide later.
Yeah, that might be best.
It sounds like a good idea.
No, my mechanic. Are you the captain?
That's a loaded question.
Is it a loaded question? No, my I'm the captain. I'm Phoenix.
Ah, it is good to meet you, Phoenix, captain of the Scourge.
It is nice to meet you as well. I agree you do need a name, but I feel that names mean something. And I feel we should get to know you before we name you.
Whoa.
Is that all right?
That is acceptable, yes.
That's deep.
And I kind of lean into Phoenix. I have an idea for the name, actually. What about Ash? We rise from the ashes like a phoenix.
Well, I can't say that I don't like it.
Hey, Detrian! Hey, Detrian!
What?
I just have a question.
Yeah.
So, you know how we're talking about names? Sometimes people call me Abed. Does anybody call you Ian?
And he just kind of glares at her, and then walks out of the room.
Huh. Okay, no problem.
Well, what say you? Should we name this AI Ash?
Okay.
Hey, AI!
Yes, no, my mechanic.
Your name is Ash.
Thank you, no, my mechanic. My name is Ash. Phoenix,
Love you,
captain
Ash.
of the Scourge, is this acceptable to you?
Yes, it's acceptable. Thank you.
I don't know why you had to ask her.
Ash doesn't crash.
And with that,
10 seconds later, we have a song.
With that, you set off, leaving Far Portal Station behind you, and Ash chimes in. Where would you like me to set a destination for? Phoenix, captain of the Scourge.
Oh, I already forgot where we're going.
The burning archipelago.
Yes, there.
Archipelago.
Archipelago.
Setting course for the burning archipelago. And Detrian, you see in front of you now, it seems like a lot easier. There's like a course laid out for you to pilot to.
I'm going to go to a Bedzagak and I'm going to say, I have a very important job for you upon our mission there.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep an eye on our new friends, will you?
You betcha.
Great. And I'm going to retreat to my room, away from everybody. Finally. With my whiskey.
Yeah, and you take off. You're in outer space. You're on one side of the sun, but it doesn't take you too long to come to the other side. And as you approach, Ash pipes in. Some time has passed. Not too long, because you can travel pretty much anywhere in the Pact Worlds in 6 days. You can travel to the other side of the sun in just a little bit. But you did get some rest. Not 8 hours, but you're fine. And Ash chimes in. I'm sorry, Phoenix, captain of the Scourge. Would you like information on the burning archipelago?
Yes, please. Have I rested at this point? Have I had at least a couple hours of sleep?
Yes.
Okay, she won't be so grumpy then.
Floating in mysterious bubbles of force within the sun's plasma seas, the structure is an island of habitability amid astronomic fire. Sorry for the glitching there. Reachable only through special protective tunnels Serenite explorers discovered a century ago. Several generations of settlers have since turned the structures within the bubbles into bustling hubs of trade and tourism. Dawnshore, the central bubble, generates the archipelago's primary entrance tunnel, making it the main spaceport. But the other bubble cities can easily be reached through line crawlers, ferries that move along the tethers of energy that tie the bubbles together. Despite their interconnection and interdependence, the bubble cities are not unified under the same government. Each is its own independent entity, recognized equally in the Archipelago Senate on Dawnshore, alongside representatives from various powerful corporations and non-governmental organizations. Would you like a telling of the first Serenite explorers?
How about tell it but abbreviated?
Accessing. And at this point you hear a woman's voice pop on. Our calculations said the shields would hold, but a radiation spike from the solar flare knocked out the engine, and we began to plummet towards the plasma. Our ship's lights faded, and we huddled in the cargo bay in our darkest hour, waiting to be consumed. It was there the 7 of us gathered in prayer, and it was there the Dawnflower answered. The ship corrected to a stable flight pattern, as if an unseen hand slowly lifted it. We sprinted to the observation deck. We were the first in the galaxy to lay eyes on Saren Ray's gift, the burning archipelago. That is from the personal logs of Sister Broadbeam. And as you hear that, you see through the main view screen what you're flying towards. And I'll give you an image here. See bubbles.
Wow.
Within the sun.
Whoa. That's cool. Want to know what else is really cool? Ziochu is finally here. Hi. And has donated $30. Bust down door 3 med AIs for Katie. And Abslins has gifted, donated $50. 5 med AIs for Detrian per Willow's request.
Whoa!
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's take that moment and let's go for a comment break, because there's been a lot that's been happening in the last 4 or 5 minutes. So much.
A lot of things.
One of my favorite. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Silent H is pushing my buttons in a good way. You know, I bet it's the ship's mechanic. You could tweak the settings on the AI to sound like just about anyone.
Now, I'm not gonna say that's Silent H. I pretty much outright told you I can have any personality you give me. Bring it on.
I have to full-on call out Sondheim's sister and Jazz Baby having a conversation about theater and
theater.
Full musical theater. I like JRB. Well, guess what? My favorites are also Sondheim and JRB. So whoever you are out there, we're friends now. Okay.
I think it's Sondheim's sister.
Yeah, Sondheim's sister.
We also mentioned Andrew Lloyd Webber, which...
Oh, well, you know. Cats. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Just made me really happy.
And Sondheim's sister also says, "Gotta catch 'em all" from your Pokemon time.
That was a good moment, Wes. That actually took me as the player aback with the naming of.
Hey, like that?
Pokemon.
Good.
It's so great.
Like literally, I was just like, did he just say that? How do I respond? What?
So perfect, because you did just talk about Pokemon. Then you went straight to Ash, and then it was, but now we've validated Ash in a real way.
Gosh, beautiful.
I actually didn't think about Ash from Pokemon, but
No way!
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Perfect.
Wow, Galguin, Abedzagak, I am crying now from laughter.
We've been followed by Wraith027, Heron, Kirk Lund, Guayo, and Olive Ferrer. And we've also been cheered by Sarah BC1. Thank you so much for all of that.
Thank you.
And
And
Sarah BC1 has actually gotten the BBBB and gifted it to Abedzagak. Yeah. We've got so many bonuses and extra actions. We got to get into some combat.
And we've just been followed by Sondheim's sister. So, we did something right there.
Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Sondheim's sister doesn't. She stays here for good.
That's my least favorite musical ever made. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Katie.
And Sondheim's sister just unfollowed.
Wow.
All right. So as you are approaching this, and we've got a new sub, Sensibly Relieved. Sensibly Relieved, thank you for the sub. It's awesome to see you here.
Yay.
Okay, so as you're approaching the sun and this open space, like you're almost to where the sun plasma just licks up onto your ship. But you see that there is a space station, and it comes into view, and Sunrise Station comes into view, an ornate monitoring port adorned to identify it as a Serenite facility. Rings of dark metal float in the space beyond. And as you pull closer, Tyrus says, you should perhaps hail this station. They don't like it when newcomers are not generally allowed, but they should allow you in this time.
You didn't make them aware of our arrival?
I did not.
Okay. Detrian, hail them, please.
Okay. Just completely face palming at at overhearing that didn't let them know we were coming, and just instinctively hits the button on the control panel to hail the nearest port.
You hail Sunrise Station, and a pleasant-looking human man in gold clothing with blue trim nods in a greeting, and he is played by Walker, Texas Ranger.
Blessings of the Dawnflower be upon you, travelers. Please identify yourself and state your business in the burning archipelago.
I gotta pause you real quick because I need to know: is it the new Walker, Texas Ranger,
Jared Padalecki,
or is it
Chuck
old
Norris?
Walker, Texas
Oh no,
Ranger?
this is Chuck Norris.
Guys, we gotta go. This is too powerful for us. Sorry. Okay, continue. My bad.
I was right there with you. Don't you dare apologize.
Oh no. Oh no. Is this the Scourge again?
Oh,
Yes.
No.
This is the Scourge.
Again.
Again?
Yeah, have you all been calling me? This is the... How did you even get here? I went off of Absalom Station to get away from all of you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. You kept calling me, and I kept answering, and you kept prank calling me over and over again. And so I went a little bit crazy, and I quit my job, and I moved out here, and I found a new deity to follow because of you.
Just saying that wasn't a prank call about the fork.
And it wasn't a prank call about fighting stuff either.
You were laughing in the background. I heard you.
I'm sorry. And I kind of just like tell Detrian to put him on mute for a second, and I turn around to my crew and I go, what is he talking about?
Oh, we had to make a few emergency calls during that situation, and I guess the explanations we gave were a little ridiculous sounding.
Yes. Okay, unmute him, please.
All right.
And then I was looking for milk,
Yes,
and all of a sudden I couldn't find a milk.
Okay. Remind me of your name again.
Well, it'd be the first time anybody's asked me my name. It's Hank. Thank you very much.
Yes, of course. Hank, I am so sorry. Apparently, my crew have been making some calls without my knowledge. I promise that will never happen again. And we'd like to we'd like to dock this ship here. We have some business.
Well, what kind of business are you talking about?
Well, if I told you, I'd be breaking all sorts of rules, wouldn't I?
Roll the diplomacy.
I don't know why I like lying so much. Ooh, that's a nat 20!
Oh my goodness.
I kid you not. I swear. Oh,
listen.
You got it.
I'm gonna make you one deal.
Yes.
This is not what people like to do out here, but I will let you through if you promise never to contact me ever again.
Well, that's just not possible. What if we come back here and we have to hail you to be able to come back to the burning archipelago?
There is one other time that I'm allowing you to come to talk to me, and that is when you are leaving the burning archipelago.
Oh, Hank, there has to be some way to get on your good side.
No. Do you know the pay cut I took to come out here? I mean, it's extensive.
Well, I don't think that we had anything to do with you quitting your own job, but I understand that answering a call can sometimes be frustrating. Imagine my every day-to-day life just having to manage 4 crew members. It can get exhausting, but...
I'm gonna press this button, and after I press it, it's gonna open, and I'm not gonna talk to you anymore.
Oh, Hank, it has been so wonderful to talk to you.
And he presses the button, and the screen ends instantly. And as he does that, the mouth of this tunnel that you can't even really see, it swirls into existence as a shimmering vortex in one ring of dark metal near Sunrise Station. It stretches down like a funnel into the stellar atmosphere.
Forward. We go do.
Detrian puts the ship
Yep.
into forward, and your engines light up.
Does it still have the whale on top?
Yeah, you still have a fire whale sitting on top.
Just making sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And you fly into the sun. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, when I was reading this thing, it was just a bizarre, surreal experience to fly into the sun. The flames must be licking all around you, and if any time that bubble broke, you would just be incinerated. But there's nothing like that happens. Atmospherically, it's calm, and it's almost beautiful, like going through a aquarium where they have you on the walkway, and it just is the ocean all around you, except with fire. And soon you land at this huge space station, and called Dawnshore.
Dawnshore?
Dawnshore.
And I definitely got my little eye mandibles latched onto the windows.
Oh, great! Yeah.
Checking out the beautiful view.
Absolutely.
Curious about the fires.
The ship lands, and it opens up, and what do you do?
I'm going to talk to what's her name?
Yes, Tyrus.
Yes. Okay, we're here.
Yeah.
What would you like us to do?
So now we need to catch one of the ferries, and it will take us across to Asana Town, which is where the Deep Cultures Institute is. But
you want us to leave our ship?
Well, it should be safe here. You have locks, yes?
Yes.
So that is the best way.
Okay. Lead the way.
All right, so she leads you off the ship, and you're in this hustling and bustling spaceport. There are other people walking around, and there is a Sheeran that approaches you. A Sheeran, which is the bug people.
Yeah.
A Sheeran carrying a toolkit and wearing coveralls with the words Dawnshore Spaceport emblazoned on the chest approaches the ship. A 4-foot-long dragonfly-shaped robot hovering over his shoulder. A ratty purple top hat with holes for his antenna rests atop the Sheeran's head, and he tips it in greeting. And this guy is played by Sam Rockwell.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Hey, welcome to Dawnshore, he says. I'm Nicost.
A young Sam Rockwell.
Young Sam Rockwell, yeah. This is what he does sometimes, he's got this like weird vibe. A mechanic for the Port Authority. Lux, my drone here. Anita and we need to take a quick look at your ship to make sure there's no unshielded reactors, illegal mods, stuff like that. Don't let me get in your way, though. You're welcome to go about your business. I can lock up behind myself and leave a log or give you a call, if you find any issues. So see you later.
Would we know that this is standard protocol?
Why don't you make a culture check or a sense motive?
Can Nono also make a sense motive in that to understand if Tyfix is going to be an issue or not?
You can make a sense motive, an engineering, or a culture check.
I'd like to make an engineering.
I have an 18.
On sense motive.
Yeah.
24 on engineering.
A 28 for me.
Nice.
Both of you realize that is not a drone. It's actually an Anasite wing bot from Avalon. That is a creature. It's kind of weird that he's calling it his drone.
Okay, so I'm gonna then tell him, you're not going to step 1 foot upon my ship.
No, I mean, I need to get on there and check the...
Oh, I'm sure there's many things you need to check. What are you really doing here? Do I need to call the authorities?
I am the authorities. Look at me. I'm a spaceport person. I need to check the reactors and the no, screw it. Shoot them. And let's all go over to Roll20 and roll some initiative, shall we?
Oh my god! That escalated so
I wasn't
fast.
expecting that.
First of all, I have a nice little picture for you. A nice little picture of this.
Please.
Oh, it's beautiful. That's this guy and his.
Hi, buddy.
That's what that drone looked like. And that will move over to the map, and I will paste you over there in just moments. Please go ahead and give me your initiative score.
So what was that cannon gun, by the way?
That was the light
reaction cannon.
Light reaction cannon, which is a pretty big gun. I'm actually pretty certain that only a Bedzagak can use it.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
21, Ben.
10.
21. 10. I'm okay. There you all are.
Mine's a 13.
21, 10, 13.
14 for Nono.
14 for Nono. And what about for Mog?
I got an 8 again.
An 8. Good old fashioned 8.
I don't think I've rolled over a 10 on initiative this entire time.
It's because you're on brand.
Now
Always
remember,
on brand.
as we enter into this time, a couple of you do have Boom Boom Pow.
Boom Boom Pow.
Boom Boom Pow. I would love for you all to place where you are. Whoa, Detrian, I just made you look crazy.
Yeah?
I fixed it. I believe I have everyone on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, good. So place where you are. Can you all see that?
No.
Oh, great.
It's all black.
Okay.
Darkness.
Let me...
Hello, darkness, my old
There you
friend.
go. Hey!
Hey!
There we are.
There's a space foot for you. Go ahead and place yourselves on the map. I'm going to start up a little battle music and pull in my little guys.
Boy.
Goodness.
Well, I think, where are the combatants going to be?
Well, I mean, that all kind of depends on where you are, which is why I'm letting
man.
you place yourself before
I'm going with
they're
Detrian,
on.
right in the middle.
You know what? I'm hanging out off to the sides because I'm still looking at the sun.
I'll go right here by No because I protect my friend.
Okay.
Oh no!
These two-
Why am I in the front again?
Where?
I thought you were in the back. Oh, I see.
There they are.
Great.
They're gonna be. Why is it doing that? That's weird.
Oh god.
They're gonna be right.
Oh god.
What is going on? Okay, they're gonna be right over here. They are gonna get a surprise round of some shots at you. You notice that the Sheeran actually doesn't take a shot. However, he just says shoot him, and then, yep, absolutely. Then you see that this bot, like, it feels a little bit better, you know. So it's going to take its shot at you. Here we go, and this is coming at you, Detrian.
Okay.
Because you look scary. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Did you roll another nat 20 on me?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Yeah. I heard that voice.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I've got 8 med AIs.
Okay.
I have
so
19.
Here we go.
Oh my god, you have 19.
That's gonna do a total of 8 points of fire damage.
Oh.
And then you start to burn a little bit more. And you take 3 more points of burning damage. So a total of 11 points of damage.
Okay, so you blow through my shields and you deal 1 hit point damage.
And
to
remember,
me.
patches can heal health points and stamina points.
Yep.
That is. But then we get to the top of the round. And Captain Phoenix, what did you say you were at? You were at a 21, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You are up. Go ahead.
Okay. So who just hit my best friend? Was that the little
that would
creature
be
guy?
the tiny little bot there.
Ooh, awesome, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, oh man. Sorry, just rethinking everything. Because I realized that this one is a range touch.
You want to get up there and touch him?
Actually, you know what? Let's have some fun.
Oh, I love having fun.
Let's have some fun.
I'm a big fan of fun.
I can actually move all the way up there. So I'm going to go. Can I touch him from there, right there?
You want to touch the bot thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you can touch him.
I'm gonna touch this bot thing with a jolting surge.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
how nice for you.
How nice for me. So this is gonna. There's no save for you.
I believe you still have to be able to touch them. You know, like it's a touch, so you got to roll your d20 to touch them.
I'm about to do that. Then.
Well, fine.
Okay, sorry. That is going to be
A natural 1.
Nope, it's not. That's a 19.
A 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, roll your damage.
All right, so that's gonna be, that's just gonna be 4d6.
I hope you roll 4 ones.
Damage. Hold on, I just need to go find 4d6s.
I hope you roll 4 ones.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh no, I have to use my other.
While Goldwyn says $10, donated $10 and said, laugh crying all night because my brother's name is Ian. 2 stim packs, 1 to Wes and 1 to Jess.
Nice.
Excellent.
Okay, and you know what? I'm also going to use my light 'em up and add an extra d6. Oh wait, I have 2 light 'em ups. You know what? I'll just use 1. And I'm gonna use that's another d6 that I'm gonna roll. So I'm rolling 5d6. Are you ready?
Oh wow.
Jeez.
That's a lot of 6s, Ben.
Yeah, you're
so
gonna
that
die.
is 18, maybe 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 points of damage.
Yeah, you kill the bot. That's a dead bot. But this guy is like, no!
I would also like to say something to him.
Yeah, what do you say?
You hurt my crew and my friends. This is exactly what I'm going to do to you. Can I roll diplomacy or an intimidate check too?
Sure.
Is that the most damage ever dealt by a level 1 character in the history of roleplaying?
You guys are cheating. So
Dang,
everybody
that
calls
was
me
brutal.
cheating, but you know what? Whatever.
Cheating.
I'm not cheating. And I just rolled an
Cheating.
18, so 18 plus 7, Ben.
Cool. 18 plus 7.
Math.
You do the math.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You guys suck. No, he's angry. He's like, what? You just killed my best friend in the entire world, and I'm Sam Rockwell. I'm gonna shoot you.
I was at 25, and he's still mad.
Yeah, this is Sam Rockwell you're talking about.
Okay.
All right,
Go
he's
ahead.
coming in. He's so, man, you just made him so mad. Yeah, he's coming in. He's gonna just shoot you with his pistol. It's gonna be a dirty 20 against EAC.
Well, I'm going to anesthetic dart you.
How many? I already told you my. What is it? How many times are you gonna anesthetic dart me?
I have 3, so.
Okay, so that'll be a dirty 17.
Yeah, it still hits though.
All right, here's what's gonna happen. He shoots you, and it's painful as it bursts into your skin as electricity. Total of 5 points of electricity damage just courses through your vein.
Okay.
Okay, fine. All right. what do you do? Next up, we've got Nono.
Okay, well, Nono feels this guy's pain because his best friend just died.
Yeah.
So Nono uses her move action to move Scriff over so she has a clear shot and says,
Look, I know you just lost your best friend. So really, I'm here to help you go meet him.
and I'm going to take a shot, and so is Nono.
Okay, take your shots.
Okay.
I can close that. I don't need that anymore. Here we go.
So with Scriff's hunting rifle, that's going to be a 10. Probably not going to do it.
No.
But Nono, with her pistol, that is an 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And I'm going to use my light 'em up.
Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, go ahead. This is rude.
6 points of total damage.
Okay. That's with your light 'em up?
Yeah, I rolled 2 3s.
Oh no.
You did a good job, though.
Detrian, it is your turn. And you just see him, he's like, man, I'm so sorry. I got it. There's bad things happening. I gotta go, man. I gotta get on your plane and go. Sam Rockwell.
On our plane?
Bad times are coming.
He wants to get on our ship? No way.
So I pretty much judge this guy not to be the biggest threat in the world. I'm actually going to run up and try to tackle him to the ground.
Nice.
and strip his weapon away.
Okay, so you try and run up and tackle him. Go ahead and do it. Do you want to use any edges?
Yeah, I do. I want to use 10 of them.
His stim packs?
Yeah, stim packs.
Yeah, your stim packs. Thank you. As they just go, you've got so many of them coursing your back. It looks like you're wearing a backpack.
What would I add to that?
You're adding 10.
You're adding 10, and then plus your basically like a melee attack.
Oh, okay. So that's 23.
Yeah, you tackle him to the ground.
Okay. And okay. And then, you know what? While I'm at it, I'm going to use my extra action to try and choke him until he passes out.
No!
TPK!
To do this, you have to, like, pin him to choke him out. So, you didn't do that with a 23, because that's your KAC plus 13. However, you do have him right now grappled. Now you can roll another grapple check to make sure you are able to pin him to the ground.
Okay, because I really want to do this, I'm going to use my other 7 stim packs.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
You just see Detrian just go, just super strength out.
That would be an 18.
Yeah, because he is grappled and he has that condition, that's the exact number that you needed.
Oh my god!
He is on the ground and he is just like, he's slowly passing out, and you can see him, and he looks up at you and he's like, bad times are coming. Bad times are.
All right, and when he's passed out, and I know he's passed out, I'll release him and then take his weapons away.
Yeah, I mean, what more could you have done to this guy in about 5 seconds, less than 6 seconds?
He made me mad.
You killed his best friend, you shot him, and then you knocked him out unconsciously before he could really do anything. Congratulations, you've passed that check.
And I would like to use 5 of my med AIs, please.
Sure. And Patches hops out of the drone and says, "Hello, Captain Phoenix. Here you are." And heals up your stamina. I'm sure this guy didn't even get through.
I would like to have never taken my action and be flat-footed. Is that okay?
Yes. because you and Abenzagak never took your action, I'm gonna still hold over that give him the boom boom pow.
Nice.
And I'm gonna use 5 of my med AIs.
Patches goes over there and works on all of you.
I'm going to turn to my crew and I'm going to say, Is anyone able to stabilize and heal this droid?
Is it a droid?
It is.
Sorry, creature.
It is a creature.
Yeah.
It's a construct.
Would
and,
engineering work?
well, I mean, you like really destroyed it. You really broke it. It's
What can we do to stabilize him?
He's stabilized.
He's just unconscious.
Oh, okay.
I would also like to use 3 of my mid-eyes at Seam. My brilliant captain used hers.
Oh, there you go. So yes, Patches is here to serve. There you go.
Evidently, we're in danger.
What? Out of curiosity, what weapons did both of them have?
So the Wingbot, you notice, has just like its eye was a laser.
Oh,
so don't really know if that's something that you could utilize. However, this guy, this Sheeran, had a couple of things on him. He had a pulsecaster pistol.
Whoa.
He had a tactical baton. And he had 2 grenades on him.
Well, I will definitely take the 2 grenades.
One of
if
them
possible.
is a smoke grenade, and the other is a sticky bomb grenade.
Ooh.
All good things. I'm gonna go to Detrian real quick and say, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, I'm fine. He just pissed me off.
Yes, I don't understand why everyone must shoot first, ask questions later.
Well, that's why I knocked him out, so we can ask him some questions.
Maybe we should tie him up. And then wherever this girl is, this chick who
Tyrus.
brought us here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm purposely choosing to not ever remember her name. I would like to go. She came out with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
She
gonna
like
say.
hid behind the downed landing pad.
Oh,
All right, so I'm gonna very kind of sternly walk over to her and say, "Where have you brought us?"
I
follow.
I do not know. I have brought you to the dawn. This should not have happened. He clearly.
Why are we being attacked the second we arrive here?
I do not know. You should ask him. I was just afraid of lasers as you were.
Are there, other people around? Like, I'm assuming we have a grand view
Yeah,
of what's
you notice
going
that
on.
there are people walking around. There's not a lot of ships. I mean, there's people bustling and moving around, but the ships are not out there. They're not a ton of flying ships.
No one seems to have cared or noticed what just
I
went
mean,
down.
people, the police people. The police people run up. They're the police of the people.
The police people, yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, take him into custody.
To us?
No, not to you, but they're like, this guy, he's Nikos, slick Nick, you know.
Nick.
I don't need a sense motive on these guys. They seem legit.
He's been stealing stuff. Look at, he stole this outfit. So we're gonna take him in for questioning.
I'm gonna gather my crew and this girl, and I'm gonna lead us to the ferries.
Okay.
I love a ferry.
And I'm going to double check to make sure the ship is completely locked tight and our AI has activated the security system.
Before we leave, oh, go ahead.
Excuse me, I do not know who you are. She says, the AI says to Detrian.
I'm the pilot.
All right, the pilot. Is that how you wish to refer to you as?
Just call me Detrian.
Call him Ian.
Me Detrian. Yes, me Detrian.
All right, and then I also, after checking with the AI, I grab the what is it, auto target rifle, and bring that with me too. And I'm not having to being attacked immediately.
Just load it up with weapons.
Yeah, pretty much. At this point, I put the other ones back, but I have the auto target rifle. And
Wes is actually Jane. He's
yeah,
just got
pretty.
all the guns.
I'm just.
And the guns.
Oh yeah. And then I would leave the ship, go up to Phoenix, and hold up the pistol I took from the guy. And he's like, "This is a pulsecaster pistol. It's non-lethal."
Do you have use for it?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that guy wasn't trying to kill us.
Oh. Well, it's
He
very
seemed-
strange that he would attack 5 people when it was just him and his companion.
He seemed desperate. Desperate to get off of this, whatever the heck this thing is.
Wow.
We should be very cautious.
A
Yes,
wise
that is-
conclusion, my friend.
Yes.
Thank
a
you.
good observation.
You're welcome.
It
I am
looks like
sorry.
it looks like Nono wants to say something.
Oh, I just want it known that while all this is happening, Nono's gone over to the wingbot with the laser eye and picks it up and like stashes it in her satchel to try to take that out and maybe put it in Scriff eventually.
Okay, laser eye and script.
Nice.
Of course.
Would it stick out of her backpack?
No, it's just a tiny little eye. It's like that big.
Awesome. Okay.
Ben, what did Tyrus say about, what did Tyrus call that the fairies again?
The line crawlers.
The line crawlers. Can I roll something to know how much I know about those?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll a culture check.
You got it. 18 plus 5 is 23.
So a line crawler, basically there are a whole bunch of these bubbles all around this kind of bubble colony. And the line crawlers are small little tunnels that they've hooked up basically like subway cars to. And the subway cars will take you to the other town. And I have a picture of it, but I don't have, it's not, I didn't pull it up because I didn't know that you'd be asking about line crawlers yet. So next time I'll get that picture for you to show you kind of how they are. They're very small in terms of how big the cities are. They are only big enough for like this subway car to go from to and from.
And I guess would I know that they're like cool with this? That they're just now a transportation service?
They're not a thing.
Oh.
They are literally they're literal
literally
subway cars. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Got it.
And Tyrus, she kind of steps aside. She's like, "No, before we go, I do have to make a call. So I will step away for one moment." And she steps away. She says, "It's to my DCI contact, the Deep Cultures."
I would look at Abedzagak because my last command, or not command, sorry, my last job that I gave Abedzagak was to keep an eye on our guests. So I would kind of shoot a look to Abedzagak and hope that they would go listen in.
Abedzagak just kind of sneaky deeks right behind her.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay.
I believe the description of Sneaky Deek is a nat 20 description.
I mean, you could wait before you tell me the answer. I'm gonna warn you. You do have a stim pack. Just saying, you could use it.
Well, then that's a dirty 20. So thank you. I will use that stim pack.
All right. I'm going to use my roll to try and not do it. And I'm going to use my 3 stim packs.
Everyone use their anesthetic darts.
I'll use my anesthetic dart.
I will use my dart.
Anesthetic darts.
Yeah.
Oh my
This is my one.
That's a -7, Ben.
Wait, 7, no, 8. If Mog is using his.
I use mine, yeah. I only had one.
Okay, that's a -8 to that roll.
No,
Wait, am I
that's a
using all mine?
minus
Oh, God.
9. That's a -9.
Yep, bye-bye.
So she's just kind of like walking away, and you see that she's actually got some stim packs in her, sitting along her spine, without even really knowing what she does. She's like, "Oh," and she presses them in and make her feel. And then all of a sudden, she just says, 9 times by dart. She's looking around like, what just happened to me? And then you're lucky that you did. You're lucky that you did, because I rolled a natty 17.
Wow.
And she's got stats here for sense motive, or perception. Sorry, is what I was going to say. She's got her perception stats, but they only equate out to a
6.
Bye-bye. I just want to listen. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to hear it.
She does not see you. She pulls up a data pad, and you can see she's talking to somebody. It looks from this distance to be a female Yosoki.
Okay.
Now, listen. I did not want to call you. It's frustrating that we have to do this, but I have people that will help. Hey, you know what? I don't understand why you didn't call earlier, all right? I was just we were just having a conversation, and you had to go and blow up like that. But no, it's all right. Fine, call me whatever time you want. She's like, as trying to be calm with you, there is no reason why we should let this interfere with our work relationship as well. Oh, of course we'll let that in. We won't let it interfere with our work relationship. Of course, we would never let it interfere with our working relationship. You know what? Why don't you just come to the house and you come see me and you'll act like everything's fine, but we know everything is not fine. There is so much going on right now with the world that we cannot have this conversation right now. I just want to let you know I will be at the home in about 5 minutes. So, not 5 minutes, but just in the hour that it takes to take the line crawler across. Oh, of course, we'll take an hour. Maybe I'll clean up. Maybe I'll make a pie. I don't know. You just get out of here, all right? Fine. I'll be there.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
I feel like now's a really great time to let you know that while Gal Guin has donated $50 and says, I heard Wes was out of stim packs, so here's 10.
Yay, Gwen! Thank you so much.
Oh, gosh.
How am I ever?
Look, I get to choke out more of your people. This is great.
Yeah,
so much
I have 7 and he's got 10, so we're coming for
so
you.
much fun. Awesome.
Daddy Soccer.
And Dark Knight has cheered and given you also a BBB, Katie. So.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So you've heard that. And
I touch her shoulder and I said, "Hey."
I did not. Where?
Hi. So sorry.
I did not know you were there.
No, I'm very stealthy, you see.
You're a giant lizard.
You know?
Is it somehow those dots that hit me?
Oh yeah, probably. Sorry about that. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, trouble in paradise?
I guess since you have seen it, yes. My wife and I, it is not going well.
I'm
But
so sorry.
She is your contact with the Deep Cultures Institute and would be an invaluable asset to talk to about everything that happened with the portal sinking into sun.
Okay. Well, I just want you to know, thank you for that. And also, I will try not to meddle in your personal affairs, even though they loudly were displayed in front of me.
Just to let you know, the Yosoki was played by Maisie Williams. So
Well done. Ooh. Thank you, Macy Williams.
I did get her. So
I thought it was Sam Rockwell.
No, Sam Rockwell was the Sheeran.
No.
Who's now arrested.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna question this guy, this Sheeran who's arrested, or are you?
We're going to the ferry.
All right, so you go to the line crawler. You get aboard, and imagine the nicest but still kind of trashy, subway in New York. You know how, like, we all know that they're safe. But
the dirtiest end line.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dirtiest end line. It goes and it like everybody knows that it's gonna work and it's gonna run.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily like I'm riding the subway, But you hop on it and you are headed towards Asana Town. It does take a little while to get there.
Would Abed Zagak have told me the conversation?
Yes, I told you the conversation.
Okay.
So, is there anything you would like to do at that point while you're riding this ferry?
Maybe a perception check?
Sure.
11.
11. Yeah, I mean, you just feel like this train car It's just moving you along, and yeah, outside nothing really changes. Everything looks nice, and you get to, after a while, you get to Asana Town, which is just another of these bubble cities. It's a little bit smaller. Everybody can roll me a perception check.
I'm gonna use my 2 stim packs.
Okay.
19 for me.
19.
17.
17.
11.
11.
7 with my 2 stim packs.
Yikes. Nobody got over a 20?
Well, there are still stim packs on the board.
Ooh, I have a
now
reroll.
know the DC.
Well, I mean, it's up to you, but you guys can just walk up and out of this car without any problem. Everything's fine.
If it has to do with the criminal underworld, I could roll a culture check.
Yes.
Sweet.
That's actually both you and Abedzagak can actually roll a check.
Culture?
Culture.
Okay. Cool. 12.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
That's 27.
No, you are walking along and you start to look around and you cannot be sure. But you think you start to see a logo of the Brass Dragons. And you're kind of walking up the stairs, going up to Asana Town, when all of a sudden the screens flash in front of you, and they all go black, and then they all appear at the same time. On the screen, a slender, handsome Lashunta man wearing elegant dark armor sits in front of a flag bearing the silhouette of a Lashunta head atop a yellow sun. He is played by John Hamm. Citizens of Asana Town, he says, I am Zaylen Trinipol, commander of the Sunrise Collective. I know many of you are still reeling from the recent psychic assault. You might be frightened or angry, and you're right to be so. For too long, the Lashuntas of the burning archipelago have suffered under the weight of an assault like this from unknown forces within the sun. Like you, I've lived with this invisible sword hovering over our heads, while our so-called leaders allow outsiders to invade and threaten our city. But no longer. As of today, the Sunrise Collective has taken the mantle of your protectors, working even now to secure our borders. Together with our allies in the Brass Dragons, we have assumed control of the city from our council of do-nothing politicians, bureaucrats, and sycophants. We're putting new security procedures in place to protect our homes, our businesses, and our future. As part of these measures, travel to and from Asana Town has been cancelled for the duration of this transition. Please comply with instructions from all collective troops. Thank you for your patience as together we build a safer Asana Town. The man flashes a dazzling smile, then winks out. A few nearby pedestrians express anger and or shock, but 3 or 4 cheer with otherwise express approval. As you look back, you see the Brass Dragons that you could clarify, and now there are others, Lashuntas, and they have guns, and they are marching people out of the line crawler station one by one until everyone is out on the street. Some are cheering them on, some are also panicking and running, and some are looking at them and yelling at them back in revolt, and you're there in the middle of it. And we'll pick this up next time.
No!
Ooh.
My goodness!
Politics!
But something good did happen. Something very good happened. You're all level 2.
Hey!
Oh, thank you!
Thank goodness.
I am petrified of what this group will do with a second level. Oh my
Excellent.
goodness.
And with the help of the people, we can do anything.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so people are wondering, BM McAllister says, do the Agents of Chaos last till next week or do they get downgraded? The Agents of Chaos because we didn't get to them because you just went crazy, those are going to stay next week.
Yay!
All right? You're going to get the boom, boom, pow. All right, but the rest of them, let's take a few minutes. Let's read some comments. This has been a very fun night. You have gotten so much information. There's been so much that has happened, and you did it while not on an alien ship.
It was really crazy.
Ben, I think you'll appreciate this. B. McAllister says, "Thank you, Ben."
You are welcome. I have told you all these good things.
Yay.
Ribble Ross says, "They will rule the universe! With your help, they just might."
True.
I see a lot. Oh, go for it.
Sorry, I just have to read this. Carrie Lemons. Everyone is a theater major, and I don't know how I feel about that.
B-Babe5 says, "The benevolent Ben." Oh, yes. So benevolent.
Benevolent?
So many thank you Bens in the chat for that level 2. I'll contribute to that. Thank you, Ben. I really wanted to do level 2.
You're
Very
welcome.
excited.
Now, I feel like it's okay to really, bring the hammer down. Because level 2, now that you've reached that, it's fine,
Is that how that works? Maybe when we hit level 10, you can bring the hammer down.
Yeah.
How about that?
Scott Denuzzo says, "No, our little felon." I love that No and Abedzagak all have these deep, dark bounty hunter backgrounds. I'm like, yeah, where they fit that world, I think is really interesting.
What's great is that Abedzagak is the felon, or is the bounty hunter, and No the felon.
the bounty.
I love it.
That's right.
That's great.
Turn her in eventually.
I love it because Erilyn says, Wes just wants a better gun.
I really do.
It's
Okay,
true.
I
So
really
when
do.
you level up, you do get access to now level 2 weapons and things. So maybe if the
Fantastic.
shops are open during this hostile takeover, maybe you could get some stuff. But I don't know if they are during this hostile takeover.
That's mean.
Oh man, yeah.
All I gotta say is gun stores are open during quarantine, so those shops should be open so we're during a government turnover. Okay.
That's fair. Folks, I just wanted to remind you that we've got a lot of programming happening on our network. Tomorrow is your day off, but for some of you, I know it's not your day off because you're gonna watch Wes when he streams his D&D game. So go and check Wes out.
They actually swapped that to Fridays now, but I will be streaming tomorrow.
Never mind. It's not a D&D stream, but Wes is awesome. So go
Thank
hang
you.
out.
Thank you.
Then on Monday, we've got our awesome Jamie Mills, my lovely wife, playing, running the game of Crits and Giggles that Katie and I are both also on. That has gotten out of control.
It's ridiculous. We're all going to die.
It's awesome. It takes place in this
gonna
cold,
die.
wintry setting. We're playing Reign of Winter. It's really cool. Then Tuesdays we've got our Tales of Ravnica, and that is run by Adam Khan, and somebody on here is going to be on it this week, and that would be me. I'm playing quite a bit this week. I don't want to give away too much, but I will say that I'm playing a centaur monk. So
you get to be a centaur?
Punch, punch, hook, hook, punch, punch, hook, hook. That's all that's gonna be happening. That's going on.
Very specific and funny.
Then on Wednesdays we've got Dat Bad Show running in. Katie's on that one. That's run by Jared Hoy. You guys are having a lot of fun out in the swamplands. Thursdays we've got Rise of the Runt Lords. That's also run by me, and my wife Jamie is in that one as well. And Friday we are back with another DAT Heroic Endeavors, going on some more tales. Jamie last night got turned to stone forever. So that's
what?
Yeah, I got petrified.
got petrified. She's turned to stone forever. She won't be on this week. So
You
know,
killed her?
I didn't kill her.
Again?
Jim did.
Jim,
That's
and I'm
Jim's
not dead.
storytelling.
They're gonna take my stone statue across the lake and try to save me.
And if they drop it, she just splits in half. They find a stonemason that maybe puts her back upside down. I don't know how.
You're the worst.
No, it sinks to the bottom, and then a future generation can unstone.
That'd be a lot of fun too.
There you go.
We've got so much going on. There's a Discord that should pop up in there if you type in !Discord. Don't forget to get me your characters if you want to send in characters. I have so much fun doing this show. It blows my mind.
Well, so do we. So,
Okay.
double mind blow.
We enjoy taking out your bad guys in less than one round.
Yeah.
I
guess what?
didn't even do anything. It didn't
Get ready to learn what the Runt Lords hate, and that's the advanced template because it's coming on everything now. But I wanted to say thank you all so much for joining us on a Saturday night. We have a blast doing this, and we're glad that you enjoy it as well. So, have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time for more Things in Space!
Things in Space!
Things in Space!
I'm supposed to say real quick about the follows.